Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nat 13's Sidekicks. The ongoing adventures of the Vanguard Squad, the elite team of teen superheroes.
We're so serious!
Saving the world, kicking the bad guy's ass, and trying to pass that algebra class. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmid, and with us, as always, are the elite squad of superheroes known as Vanguard. Say hello, superhero.
Hello, superhero.
Oh, gosh. Every time we inch closer to me getting a horrifying letter from Dimension 20
But would that not be exciting?
That would be exciting, and I would actively cancel this channel.
Hear me
Like,
out.
I would stop.
Probably frame a cease and desist.
I would stop
every
this
day.
entire
Signed
channel.
by
We'd
Brendan.
never do this again. I would cry. Hey, shout out though to the greats. I mean, Brendan Mulligan, Abria Ironguard, Matt Mercer. They're all amazing, right? We all love them. Man, last time we saw the Vanguard, crazy. Oh yeah, Brian Murphy, Emily Axford.
I love all of them.
The Vanguard squad has had quite the time. From crazy infiltration missions all the way down to getting the courage to ask people to the school pool party.
I want to give a quick shout out to the lovely artist who did this.
Yes,
Cora, if
of
you're seeing
course.
this, I love you.
Cora Edwards, amazing artist. Check her out. I wish I knew her immediate handles. She did beautiful artwork for the Vanguard squad.
I asked her in person, so
We've got amazing stuff going on stream here. The Vanguard squad. Last we saw Cabaret. Regionals have come up, and you are with the cheer squad. Carl, you went along and are sponsoring Slippery Dick's Gator Viewing and Watch.
I forgot about that part.
As it's that, hey, I'll come along so that there's like too deep leadership, like let's go together, and of course helping promote this business you've got. On top of all this, the Student Body Council has arranged a big old pool party. It's that wintertime Florida, weather's still really nice here, at the local pool and aquarium.
Welcome to our party.
Welcome to your party, where Thwack, Psyche, and Velocity have gone. Psyche, as B, have asked out. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on their name.
Person.
You asked someone out. Well done.
I think they asked Psyche out.
They did. It was more of a you want to come along. Allie, excuse me. You see, important to know, Allie McAllister is their full name. Important to know, yes, actually. And that's McAllister with an M-A-C, not just the MC abbreviation.
Because that's a traditional looking headpiece that...
Allie McAllister asking you out. Bellamy, you have gone after. Important to note, Bellamy just went on the field trip looking into archaeology, where you have learned that certain people hire to go down to places like the Amazon, South Americas right now. That's really not where a lot of archaeologists and professors, like, it's not the spot to go. That's like specific stuff to ask for. And of course, where we ended, Cabaret barely dodging a trank dart that was aimed at you. Accidentally dodging, really. That poof,
It was a nat 20, excuse you.
It wasn't that 20. And
It was
at the
justified.
pool party,
Water bottle.
our crew at the pool party, a creature has just emerged from the depths.
Yes.
We are going to head over to our battle map for this evening.
Yay!
Let's go ahead and throw up our player screen, activate it. Here we go. We are at the pool party.
Oh, that's pretty
Beautiful pool party. As we are here, we're going to zoom in a little bit. This is a fancy ass place. You think it's one of those, like, they have rented out this indoor pool aquarium, like it's all the rage. And so this big room is just this like big old wraparound wading pool in the middle, like fake rocks that are put into resin bottom. But emerging, Thwack, looking at you, is a enormous eel man. Many size biggers. You see, like, his head kind of, like, flops over, and, like, when it leans over, it kind of just moves side to side because it's more meant to be that eel. In a water, it can dart quick. Above water, it's kind of, like, awkwardly hanging. As eel has appeared here, we completely cut
Eel Man can kind of get it, though.
to the gymnasium where Cabaret, you are on the gym floor, and you see, actually, far over, we gotta, like, expand the map here a little bit,
that dart?
you see a character by the dart. This is a large person, who looks to be dressed all black, face covering. You think, though, it's not a face covering, and rather their face somehow. Like, it's that, oh, shoot, someone in a ski mask, like, and, oh no, that's their actual body. Like, this cannot be a humanoid, because their skin seems to, like, shift and fold, making this black, leathery, almost like satin-esque appearance. With that, I would like the members of Vanguard to roll initiative as we begin our session.
That's a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
You can confirm.
Yes.
Conform.
Because nat 20s, you already have a point of inspiration. Would you like to pass it over to your teammate?
I'll pass it to Shane.
Here we go.
And I have a plus. No, the mimic.
The mimic.
I have a plus 3, so it's a 23. The mimic have
23. Here we go.
Little hands.
We need
I got a 6.
a 6.
Well, I got
Excellent.
an 11. Oh, the timer went off.
Oh, timer went off. Here.
Cookies.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Isn't
Here we
that
go.
bread?
So
We're starting with cookies.
Okay. I was like,
Here we go.
at the
Psyche for the 23 on that 20. Yes. Thwack.
I was gonna ask because last time when we ended, I rolled to call for help and nobody was around to hear it.
Yes.
So was I too far or were they underwater? Because whenever they first came up, I think I was the only one who knew.
Exactly. You were the one that clocked this thing. When you called for help, everyone else, it was that unfortunate stage of, like, Velocity was, like, underwater doing one of those, like, let's hold our breath challenges. And, like, Psyche, you're probably just having a good time talking with Allie, like, hanging out. Right, it's that, like, and so when you and me, like, guys are, like, trying to immediately call, most people didn't notice. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Cabaret, what did you get?
I got an 11.
11. Pretty good, middle of the pack. Carl, you got a 6.
I got a
Where are
6.
your spatulas?
25.
25 for Thwack. And, of course, Velocity rolls a...
I got a 4.
Oh my gosh. Velocity with a 22. So, Psyche, you will be acting first due to your nat 20. Thwack, then Velocity. Then we move over Cabaret and Carl. So that works perfectly. We have the pool party first, and then we have gymnasium second.
Truly delightful.
Truly delightful. I also just realized I need to put our villains in the initiative order. I rolled for them and didn't even put them in. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, I hope you spot him.
What's really funny, of course, good heavens. Interesting. Sorry. Life is so crazy. I don't know how to describe this. The villains act after you guys.
Exactly.
Almost perfectly.
As they should.
No, so, like, Eel acts after the pool, but before we even reach the other gymnasium, because then it goes Cabaret Carl, and then the other assassin rolled a nat 1 on that initiative, which actively is wild for the stuff that they would need. Unhinged. Psyche, that is you. As we jump over, as you are standing here flirting up with Allie, it's enough passive perception. This thing has stopped being stealthy, and rising on the water, you immediately realize when a lot of people go, "What the?" Like everyone turns, and it's that like, "Yo, is that a bunch of students?" That's a person.
Right. A fish person.
A big old fish person.
I'm gonna turn to Allie and say run.
You see, yeah, she grabs your hand and is trying to pull you with her.
Haha, you have to deal with those I had to deal with at the beginning of the season.
It's that same, yeah, it's that level of like, yeah, let's run.
Haha, you have someone who loves and cares about you.
But I want to fight the bad. Yeah.
Well, how much movement do I have?
Can
Is
you
there
throw
a
in another
bathroom
timer?
by
Whoever it is.
maybe I can like
Yes.
For 10.
What you know is the bathroom is straight out that big archway. The archway like leads out into that main like entryway of like excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? Receptionist area where people like buy their tickets for the pool and aquarium. So like if you go out that door, you're actually pretty close to like the bathrooms. And so like with your movement, you could easily get all the way to the archway right now.
Right. But my plan isn't to actually leave, but I don't want to be like sus.
Okay.
Who knows? Secret identity to protect and whatever.
It's true, yeah.
And I'm currently in a bikini. Not real with my fighting suit.
Like a good changing room.
It's like this hero needs a quick change or something. Okay. I'm gonna like roll a persuasion or something just to see if she'll go without me.
No, please do that. Very smart.
Cause like, I could try and like think of something clever to say like in character, but.
Let's roll. Let's see, like just stat wise, if you can convince her.
Okay. What did I even say?
Yeah.
Right. Persuasion, which I have a +8 too, so let's hope that.
You have pretty good persuasion. I will let you know. I have already rolled, so let's see what we get.
I rolled a 15, so +8 is 23.
23. On a natural 20, you see Allie goes, "I'm not leaving without you. That thing will kill you."
Okay.
Knock her out. She's a hero.
You're right. Let's go.
Wait.
Why?
No, wait. I have spells. I forgot
You
about
do
that.
have spells, yes.
What do I have? What do I have?
Your regular cells.
Oh, jeez. It's in my spell list, not in my action list. Okay.
Oh, Thwack, you're on deck. Sorry, I was gonna say that.
Oh my gosh. I've like been so good about like secret identity and whatever.
It's
since,
so
until now.
it's a
Isn't it
wild
rough?
trip.
It's
Isn't
rough.
it rough?
It's rough. That's not something you want to bring onto a first date, kids. Is haha, I'm secretly a superhero.
So
If
what
your
are
name
your
is
ambitions?
Super
What's your
Ultra
5-year
Lightning
goals?
Babe?
If you had to like fight an eel man in a pool, what would you do? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Damn it, that's another action. Okay.
That's the worst feeling.
I already used like a persuasion check, but what are the chances I could like do something to distract her and then turn myself invisible?
If that would be, yeah, that's an action right there. Like you could free persuasion, like, come on, Allie's, no, I want you to come with me. I don't want you to die. You can give me, we're gonna call this a sleight of hand.
Okay.
It's literally the look over there and turn invisible, or I'm gonna run out. Let's run out together and turn invisible. One of those two works.
Oh, but then she might think I left her behind.
That's always.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's,
Or she
hero's
might
gotta
think
do what
you
he
got
gotta
left
do.
behind and she'll go back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might go back in and search for you.
Yeah.
Well, she's not as dumb as Derek.
Derek was that himbo energy of I gotta save her. It's like, dude. So.
Okay. I'll say something like I'll meet you out there, and then do like distraction. Okay, sleight of hand. You said.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
And run.
Like-
Yeah.
Okay, that's an 18 plus a 3, so
21.
21.
There we go. She's a normal person, if you were curious. On a 14, yeah, run. She immediately starts like sloshing through the pool because right now, the wade pool that goes around clockwise is a bit of difficult terrain. So You watch as Allie immediately runs, makes it to the archway, has to jump out of the pool, and you can just invisibility yourself. On that sleight of hand, I will let you know the only person that saw you with just like passive was Velocity in that sense.
Okay.
As
So no normies.
no normies, and not even Eel saw you do that. That's important. And you wonder if maybe also because Eel isn't clocking you yet, but is that like, wow, I was able to... Because Thwack, you're looking at that, your passive perception is actually pretty decent, but the only person right now who knows you're invisible is your teammate.
Okay.
I figure you're doing something.
Yeah, right? It's like, okay, we're all heroes.
Yeah, you might not know exactly what, but she's there.
No, I just pieced out.
I just left. Any other
The
last
second you
movement, though, or bonus action?
No, I'll just save my reaction for shield.
Smart.
Needs.
Anything happens. Thwack, that's you then. Velocity will be on deck.
Okay. So I want to do a quick perception check first to make sure and see if like Velocity is still underwater
Please do, yes.
and doesn't know what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
and also to look for a fire alarm,
Clever, yes.
which is kind of ironic because it's a pool/aquarium, but you know.
Hey, that's just code, right? You gotta put windows above your doors, you gotta have fire alarms, you gotta have these things.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Velocity will emerge from the water on his turn, so it's yet to immediately clock Eel. But Velocity acts before Eel does, is what you know.
Gotcha.
In that kind of duel, like, I need to know, like, where's my teammate, fire alarm? There's a fire alarm out in the receptionist lobby. There's not one in here, but you wonder if it's because it's a big enough doorway that's, like, we're counting this as the same area.
Okay. How far would you say it was?
From where you are, because you would have to move 5, 10, and then moving out, you would make it to the edge of here, and it's like around the corner. So it would be, if you did some of your like bounce stuff, you would make it there.
Yes.
Because your normal movement gets you to the archway.
Okay, my normal movement is 30, so...
Yes.
That's a lot of pop.
I know. I'm a little
Okay,
surprised.
I also want to check to see who was looking at me at the moment.
With a 20, E is looking at you, not in the same way Allie's, but you know, E just like, oh, my friend's here. Oh gosh, a monster, and is looking at you specifically. Most everyone else is either looking to other friends or running.
I'm gonna say run, and let him...
Just kind of a flat, like, run.
And try with, like... See, I kind of want to trip him so he hits the water, and then I can Misty Step 30 feet. Because I don't
Clever.
want him... Or I tell him to get Zane.
Oh, clever. Yes, you see just... Oh, yeah! He will turn and run over to start helping
And as
Zane
soon as he turns around, I bamf over. So
Okay.
full 30 feet to right there. Then I just go around the corner, pull the alarm,
You pull the alarm,
and then I come back in.
and yes, and movement gets you right back in. Immediately, E is trying to grab. Is then I'm saying E kind of like acts on your turn just in this moment, pulls Zane up. You see Zane just, I was winning. What is shit? That excellent turn action bonus or no, because bonus action and movement you still have an action.
Yes.
Because it's really just it's an opportunity or object interaction to pull a fire alarm.
I'm still wearing the glasses, so I'm basically just still wearing my normal stuff.
You've got a disguise on, yes.
I'm going to... Well, while they're still looking away, I'm gonna bounce
Awesome.
another, like...
I think, yeah, it gives you either like anywhere between 5 and 10.
It's
Oh yeah, it's up to 12. Because that could get you pretty far. You might be able to like bounce over the wade pool. Because again, that's that difficult terrain right now. If you get in and it naturally is trying to like, oh, here I go.
So, with just the extra hop, I get an extra 8 feet closer.
Excellent.
Back into the water.
That will definitely
And
jump
then,
you with that hop. You're right on the edge then of getting up to this like secondary like pool area.
with my action, I am just going to just do another object interaction and then hit the 10 once and then twice.
Excellent.
'Cause that
As a
alerts-
full action, allowing. Boom, immediately local authorities are alerted to your position. Twice, every alarm would be going off in the cave right now.
Yeah.
Because hopefully if people, like, you don't know if Vanish is there. Again, she is very much in and out these days, but that's...
But if Vanish is there, it might be like a, hey,
That's...
attack.
I will let you know that's probably one of the smartest things you could have done, though, right now.
Red.
Bread!
And-
Very smart
yes.
action. Because, yes, action I'm allowing you doing, like, multiple
And
conflicts.
I'm just banking on the fact that that guy has... Because he clocked me and was talking to me before, and then I'm just banking on the fact that he will still probably come from me.
I will give you whatever you want to infer off that, because you look like Bellamy right now. And yet, when this monster,
Showed
supervillain,
up.
he spoke to you as if he knew you.
Yeah.
And so there might be some magic or other shit going on there.
I'm just assuming that he, like the other villains, knows exactly who we are, which is kind of annoying that we had the speedster kind of
I
drop
will say
our
this.
identities, but
Velocity.
I made
You watch. Zane is gonna pull a quick sleight of hand, almost like what you're doing. He is trying to splash the water enough to use his speed to put E just immediately out and get back in. Kind of that like, let's run, and like, if I can just make him look like, oh, water's flying everywhere, and oh, but I'm outside now.
A hero got us. Or
Yeah,
something.
right. It's kind of making it look like, oh, obviously I didn't do it because water's splashing everywhere. Here we go. That is a with velocity sleight of hand. Well and truly still solid. A synthetic 14 even when rolling a 9. Velocity
Do you
does
have a brain
so. Yes, it's in the sync though. I'm so sorry. Velocity will do that. Finish then movement over here. As he does so, you watch he speed changes for his action into his superhero outfit, which will offer him then that better AC, and now looks like a hero. Like, look, I have a right to help. Does a bit of showmanship there. I could have called it performance actually now I think about it, but oh well. As he does so,
If you want more cookies, I could use this for the bread.
that is Eel's turn. Eel's got quite a bit here. Here we go. Eel looks at you, Thwack. You realize his swim speed immediately jumps water into this swirling lazy river. As he touches down, I will need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he comes within 5 feet of you.
Does a 14 do it?
14 does do it. You realize he is so naturally electric. Being in the water close to this creature is shocking. You good? Off cam, we just have some completely safe activities going on.
Nothing to
They're
say
making
here.
bread. It's fine.
It's bread.
I'm cutting it with a butter knife. I am
Right, what's
massacring this loaf.
He is going to attack then you twice, Thwack.
Massacred loaf.
One. That is going to be a 29
Look
to
at how I
hit. Yikes.
massacred this loaf.
And a tail for a 20. He hits you both times. I actually now need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. He deals a ton of damage to you.
Maybe I should have sliced it and then then put it in the bag.
What'd you get on your con save?
17.
17 barely fails.
No.
I need you to roll a d4 if you'd be so kind.
Cookie bite.
2. As you get hit for a total of 26 points of damage. You see in this multi-attack, he bites into you, thrashes you into the water, and is immediately spinning tail, boom, slaps you across the face. You are now paralyzed for 2 rounds as the electricity shocks through you with his bite and tail together. I will let you know, in immediate common knowledge, because he did both multi-attacks against you is why he's able to do this ability, if that makes sense. So it's enough to naturally assume okay, if he has to hit multiple targets, it's not going to happen.
Braid.
As
Braid.
you are now paralyzed for 2 rounds, and that is until the end of your turn in 2 rounds. Important to note.
Okay.
You see boom, boom, looming over you as you feel your body just seizing up in the water.
Did I end up face up or down?
You are Oh,
Oh.
make me a pure luck check. You want higher than a 10.
I
12
should've
seconds
asked.
isn't gonna kill him.
But
5.
you are face down in the water.
Oh.
Psyche and Velocity,
Take care of himself.
as Eel looms over, just soon we will be rid of you insignificant children. You watch as his hands crackle and very Doctor Strange pulls electricity arcing between as he's getting ready, you think, to try to finish off Thwack. As that happens, we need to make a Box of Doom roll. Oh, the Box of Doom. As we are making this Box of Doom, this episode is sponsored by... no, the Box of Doom roll is something I cannot tell you what it is for. Which is the worst feeling, I won't lie. As
This episode is sponsored by Doom.
As
Not the
we
doctor.
come over to the Box of Doom, let's see here. Who are we gonna have make the roll? We're gonna have Lincoln do it first.
Okay.
You're gonna make me a D20
The guy
roll.
who
I'll
got
tell you right
killed?
now, you want higher.
Oh, I guess I'll bring one of my dice.
Oh, you can use this one too.
I want my floral dice.
Okay, here we go.
How about 17?
A 17 does not make it this round.
Okay. Is that good?
That is good, you think, because every round this random check gets lower. It didn't succeed this round, you think.
Okay.
But
So we
it's...
want a success.
You want a success. You want a high roll. 17 is one of those... I'll let you know, it was on the cusp of something. As Eel finishes turn, we are going to cut Cabaret. That is your turn in the gymnasium.
Question, what's my situation? Has the dart stopped the performance entirely?
I think you were the only one who noticed it.
I was the
Fun
only one
fact,
who noticed it, and
you
then
were the
he
only
also
one that
noticed
noticed
it because
because-
it
You were
was bobbing.
mid-performance.
Mid-performance,
And I got
every-
a nat 20, I don't have to keep performing.
you
Last
know how to
time.
keep performing. Yes.
Thank you. Like Gangnam Style. You
Oh
guys
no,
suck
this
at it.
is other, keep in mind, a lot of people are performing in the gym right now. This is the songs for the cheer routines happening right now.
Right, the mandatory songs.
And fun fact, this is gummy style, wouldn't you know? Not
honestly,
This is Gummy Bear.
I'm Me and Cabaret often don't have the same thought across our minds, but it's more of a I
Ah.
wanna eat a gut.
My con save.
Right.
Bummer,
So
dude.
still
Bummer.
mid-routine.
I was just like,
Have I noticed that this guy's only going for me?
Yes.
Okay. Am I just gonna have to keep making dex checks during this entire performance?
That's up to you. Do you allow the performance to fall and just like try to get people out here and fight it, or somehow fight and perform at the same time?
Oh, you know I'm a bard. And so with that, I am going to try and perform and take care of this dude. But what I am going to do is, because, obviously we have comms, I'm going to be talking to our wonderful, wonderful friend Carl. And I'm going to be like, Carl, can you alert the authorities that somebody just shot a dart at Adrian?
You have to speak. I can't even hear that.
Oh, yeah, no. Basically, this is muttering, right?
Oh,
so that
yeah,
my
just
other
over the
teammates can
comms.
hear. In my ear, hopefully people at the pool party, or I guess, I don't even know it's a pool party, right? I just heard it was a party. So,
Yeah.
like, of course they'd have their comms in their ear. They probably
Who
don't,
would it?
because
Yeah,
it's
no,
water.
that is like.
Once
wait.
you've taken off your comms.
It's probably that you're not thinking about, or at least I know for a fact Zane didn't put his in because it's like we're in close enough range, and like if anything really big goes down, we'll hear about it. That was his thought process. I'll leave that up to you guys, just in that like would I, wouldn't I?
I probably kept it in because
Okay.
I wasn't going above head level.
Yeah, right.
And I was wearing the disguise, but it probably is not important for me to have on. The only one who would have
Excellent.
been able to use it for your benefit is paralyzed and underwater.
Yes. Here we
You
go.
can still hear it.
Yes.
I'm sending out to the entire
I don't think
Vanguard.
it's
I just had a dart shot at me from a masked figure at the convention I'm in the middle of performing. Carl, can you see if you can either alert the authorities or take care of this quietly? You can see him across the way. He's
Yeah.
a giant dude with a mask that. Oh,
Carl,
no,
you
that's
look
his
over.
face.
Most people aren't looking at this dude who's standing kind of in the corner doorway, just quake
Also, wait, how
gun.
would it have gone
Most
to
people are
water bottle?
watching the performance.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, no, I'm thinking the trajectory. How would have that gone past my ear into his water bottle?
it curves.
It's because of a magical property called D&D luck and storytelling. Yes, normally it should have. This is like
Ricochet. It's like one
because
of
you
those
got the
cards-
height of performance and you got the nat 20 to avoid. It's where I'm allowing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
And we're
This
being
is
Ricochet.
DM, I
clinks
kind of
off.
wanna.
Yeah.
You're okay. Personally, because I love story more than stats, and I'm okay to hinder myself. For this performance, I am wearing 2 bracelets that are basically the meta dampening cuffs, so I can feel like I'm actually giving this my honest all.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll allow that.
Right?
Because
And
important
I
to
felt
know.
better doing that knowing that Carl was here. So hear me out. What if it just ricocheted against my,
I'll
you know,
allow that.
like,
What
so
I'll
then it
also
hits
allow
water
is
bottle.
with those again. You could probably take them off at any time.
Man,
oh yeah.
You know this.
if that
With the
Thwack would
performance
be
checks that you'll be making then, trying to like keep up appearances, you probably have like a 3 strikes you're out if you keep like if you mess up a for performance check, that's not the end of the
Yeah.
world, right? Cheer competitions, it may not mean you like win, but after 3, people will definitely notice, and you'll probably definitely like fail, or like judges will start harshly scoring. So you've got like a bit of a
I want to
leeway of
remind
like
you that I'm starting off on a nat 20 from last session.
yes, you are. You're going off on a high. Here's what I will say though.
Don't get hit by a
Right
train.
now, you object interaction, talk to teammates. So Thwack, Carl, you
Yeah,
hear this?
object interaction.
Okay, so our comms are waterproof.
You think we wouldn't have done that after? Ooh.
I'll just probably groan in the water like
Eee.
I'm dying.
Why do you sound like you're underwater, Thwack?
I think he's going swimming.
Sorry, I'm trying to stay
So,
here.
Cabaret, sorry, what do you wanna do here?
Yeah, no, I really don't want to use any of my spells, because, you know, in this world of metahumans, that could be considered cheating. Obviously, they've accounted for that.
If they notice.
I'm gonna try and cast...
There's
Hear
no
me
cheating
out.
when you're trying to get
Is it
murdered.
components? Verbal. I can see within range. Cool. I'm gonna be casting Intellect Fortress because I don't know what this person can do on Carl.
Interesting. Well done.
Duration, you are one willing creature, so Carl can range has resistance to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is one of my level 3s.
Yeah.
I don't know, because, you know, the fact that the dude is going subtlety, I know this is a hit. And I need Carl to be, it sounds so gruesome, I need him to be intact to tell what happened. If I can't make it out of this.
Have to know,
Yeah.
just personally, why did you choose this spell now? This has nothing to do with the game. I'm not gonna penalize you at all. There's no penalty at all. It's just I'm curious why you chose this spell.
Because it's screwing him over.
Wait, is it?
Will let you know. It's again
Does
enough
it?
of your natural intuition of this dude. Obviously not a human, either meta or higher. This dude is so high, primarily psychic and intelligence-based saving stuff.
Yeah, the other guy was Dex, Con, and probably Strength saves.
I kid you not, that's the most perfect spell to give Carl. Like, not even in a funny way. I'm actively shocked. Because I didn't tell any... I don't tell you guys what I'm going to throw at you. That's
It's just
wild.
it's one of my only buff spells that I can do
Psychic
verbally.
And
The thing is, you don't
advantage
have to
on
hear me
any
as
of
long
those
as
spells.
you see me say a word.
Okay, it is a concentration,
get
of
it.
course. That's kind of the thing.
Oh,
But that is
I can hold
insane.
concentration and perform.
well done. Give me your performance check. I'll let you know. This spell, it's not a hard DC right now. The crazier scenario you try to pull of like, I'm gonna shoot a gun at him while performing.
No,
yeah, right. But
Yeah.
this is a very
Someone's gonna hear
easy,
a
subtle
gun
like,
go off.
hey, I'm waiting till I'm within 30 feet during my performance, casting it and going back. Right, like that's
Right.
easy.
Like very much in a flourish, you know, like. This
It's like
sounds
as
so-
everybody else is saying, like, give me an E. You're like, give me a
Carl!
Come here, Carl! So,
No, it's a lot more subtle than that, but I think that's all right.
actually, yes, important to know. Waiting until, because your movement right now isn't your own, it is part. So, I have a dice roll. Yes, your movement puts you perfectly close enough. Carl,
21.
cast a spell, 21, easy success. The DC on this one was only a 12, right?
Oh.
Like, okay, DC changes, more shenanigans.
Wait,
Excellently
would that
done,
actually
Cabaret.
change my stats, the meta dampeners?
No, actually, that's also
So
important
that
to know.
20 dex is
Still there.
legit, or-
Because meta
that makes,
dampening,
that makes stuff feel a lot
you
better.
can put a meta dampener on people like Superman, let's throw out. He's still jacked, right? Like, I mean, there's still natural strength. It's abilities. Certain things may not come through. Carl, that is your turn.
Sure.
I did take off one of my bracelets to hold this concentration.
Yes. I'll allow that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move 25 feet closer to him underneath the bleachers.
Yes. So
Crawl!
you crawl. Your
You
size. There's
man.
no difficult terrain under the bleachers.
Little.
I'm having a little bit of difficulty seeing
He's in
what's
the
my
walls.
distance from him.
Distance. Oh yes. Let's throw up this. Here we go. You are about. Here we go. 20, 40, 50 feet away.
50 feet?
50 feet. Yes.
Oh! I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Oh, damn. That's a good one. Hold person works. This is a humanoid. We'll try to make this wisdom saving throw.
My DC is 15, which is not great, but
This.
You do have that spell on you now.
I do, but it doesn't give.
Oh, no. It's
It's-
advantage if he gets hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Yeah, no,
we
the
are-
creature is making the save.
Once again going
Sorry, I
to
thought
the
you were talking
box
about
of doom. For this save. I will let you know, or rather, I'll let the people at home know, in the box of doom, what this creature adds to a hold person. Hold person could insanely stop this fight. That is smart.
Oh, hey.
Have
Sorry,
one
did I
cam.
still have a bonus action?
Turns over in this point. Like I gotta let it just kind of.
Sorry,
roll
I
through.
keep forgetting I'm a bard now!
Yeah,
You have a
my
DC,
frost rune, which
it
gives
wouldn't
me
even help with this
advantage
roll
Yeah,
anyways.
DC 15.
Yeah.
I forgot have
Okay.
the con save advantage thing, and then this thing, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I will let you know, Carl.
Pixies.
Nope. Take that.
You feel the spell go off on a natural 20. This creature not only succeeds, will insta-clock you. You watch as it's got this, like, half rifle. You cast and...
Gone!
Super smart. As we cut, I want you, Carl.
People do
roll
respond
me.
to fire faster than
Yes. Well, but
The guy has a gun.
that guy has a gun.
Oh no, sorry. No, in this day and age, yeah. No.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
rough.
absolutely tragic, but absolutely
Yeah.
fire is quicker. But anybody who hears that will start looking and they'll see.
Even more of a tragic thing, people would probably respond to gun faster.
Even more. You watch
And I'm under the
As-
meter, so nobody knows. Nobody will.
pumping music. Poof, a couple people just go. Is that guy go? Oh shit! Oh, like immediately panic. The more rounds go on, the more it will take a lot out of terms of like people how they move, and it might stop certain stuff in performances. But
As long as it's stopped by, a gunman that has
that
nothing to do
makes
with us.
the
Yeah, and
unknown
I whistle say
assassin.
this. I'm so sorry, Duff. I didn't know what else to do.
It's okay. We just need to make sure these people
Okay.
are safe. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Not that I'm using them as meat shields,
Around
but
Even Kelly.
This dude then immediately looks at you. You understand this, of course, with your universal communicator. As you yell gun, just well, shit. All right. Aims at you, is going to make 4 attacks at you. Here we go. 17 misses, 20 hits. 20 hits. 20. Wow. 3 synth 20s, 117 will miss. I will need 3 separate Constitution saving throws, though, for each of these attacks that hit.
Please, some of
I'm
this
going to roll the
song's-
damage while you do that.
So I got 1 nat 20 and I got a 9 and 11.
And that's what 9/11. 2 failures.
What?
You will take an extra. Here we go. You start by taking 24 points of piercing damage. And when you take that damage, Carl, you take another 15 points of poison damage.
Do I really?
You do.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
I'm down.
Holy shit. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
that's-
misspoke. This
I don't
is
think you
psychic damage,
He's-
not piercing.
Oh.
And you're
Wait, aren't you
resistant.
resistant?
That's all. I misread. I was looking at a different attack.
So I only take 12 of that.
You only take 12, so you are up at 13, I believe. That is my bad.
I was about to say, well, guys, it's been fun.
Just
I'll
some
roll my
songs
third
that you
character.
Could use.
Yeah,
that
let me
are
start
gonna fit
rerolling.
this real well.
I quickly realized my mistake. I'm like, how did that already take you down? Because yeah, normally he can unload. This dude, boom, 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 boom.
You know what?
Immediately.
This is the song that Carl would want to die to.
Party rock!
yeah, Carl,
Splayed out
yeah.
on the ground. Every day I'm shuffling.
People are screaming. Immediately, performance has dropped. As this dude's like, all right, no subtlety, cool.
He was down to play your
Insane that he could not
I was gonna play
take you
the
out
game.
with that spell. That
That's
spell
okay.
saved Carl's life. Important to note though, with some of the poison damage that comes along with it, you do now have the poison condition on Carl. I won't tell you, you don't think it's permanent, but you don't know how it could go away, if that makes sense. Here we go. We are back at the top of the order. We're going to make some rolls for the civilians in each place. The pool has cleared out immediately. Oof. The gymnasium is hardcore packed. As in, a few people have pushed by and are just running the opposite direction. But not nearly enough. What it is right now is the gymnasium floor is now complete difficult terrain, Cabaret. So just to make sure you know that. Carl, of course, you basically ignore that being a small little halfling. Like, you can move around medium-sized creatures.
And you under the bleachers.
Excuse me, not half a lean in this world. Excellently done. That brings us back to the pool party as it is popping off. Psyche, that's your turn.
Okay, so I'm still invisible.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get onto dry ground, because that is where I can move freely.
Yes. So it'll be
I
5,
wanna
10, 15, 20. About 2/3 of your movement, just kind of running through the pool.
I guess
you know.
if I'm invisible, I'm gonna try and go and flank it.
Gotcha. So you can get another 15 feet around.
Or if I where I was starting, and just like cut across that middle section.
Oh, gotcha. So instead cutting across. Yes. Make me, if you want, an athletics check to like swim to try to not have difficult terrain. Right now, swimming, wading through a pool with no official swim speed.
Yeah. That's.
Can you help?
You said athletics.
Athletics, yes.
That's a 19 for Synth 20.
Synth 20 passes the DC 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I really don't wanna
30.
explode this one.
Immediately, you are up with this creature where Thwack or Zane could start flanking immediately. Like, well done.
Okay, cool. I'm like right in front of him though.
Yes.
So, okay, well,
I thought you were invisible.
got it.
You're invisible.
Not for long.
Yes.
But
There's that regular salsa and that pineapple
okay,
salsa.
we're gonna do a little spelly spell.
Yes.
You know, that's nice.
Don't worry about it.
Let me. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's not even a spell. It's a cantrip.
Hey, that's good.
Cool. What's the dude from Shape of Water? What's that guy's name?
Fishman.
Yeah,
And
my-
y'all called me weird for saying he could get it, okay?
No, I'm just.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
that
think of
movie-
Anyone who
something
liked that
clever to
movie.
say.
I don't even think he had a name. I think it was just like the creature or this like person. Like
Sure.
I want to say.
I'll think of something else clever to say.
All I remember is Sally Hawkins just did an amazing job, and for some reason it was like, okay, I guess we're watching this now. Whoa.
It's called reverse stripping. I hope you enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna go pee in somebody else's
Okay.
onesie.
That's fair.
I'm
Psyche.
going to
Sorry.
drop my invisibility, say, "Oh, I loved you" in the thing, and then cast Mind Sliver on him.
Oh my gosh.
Just absolutely shattering this man.
Excellent. He's gonna make a save real quick.
No, yeah, you guys said love you and
Geez
shit
Louise.
water.
He's like, you recognize me?
Intelligence
this was a
saving
cameo
throw.
DC 16.
Gross. He does not have any buffs. Would you know that he rolled a synthetic 15 exactly?
Excellent.
Mind Sliver goes off. Go ahead and roll that 2d6 psychic damage.
And I think
and-
he has disadvantage on.
He
saving
subtracts a
throws.
d4 from the next saving throw
That's
he'll
what
make
it is.
before the end of his next turn. So other spells or effects he will be even worse at.
Cool. Okay, that is 6 points of damage.
I just realized I'm a little easier with this.
6 psychic damage.
Nice in middle of the road.
You realize
Wait, my God.
he barely looks
Towards-
injured when he takes it, and so it's not like, oh, 6. So it's not like,
Actually,
ah.
I hope it's not.
But immediately just, what is your thing?
It's above you.
No, what? No, okay. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to use some sorcery points so I can cast another spell.
Because that was
That's cantrip, yeah, going at, yes.
And I'm going to. Oh, that hurt my friend. Go. Let's see. It's a 60-foot range. Okay, so it's a 10-foot sphere. Who's within that?
10-foot sphere.
It's just him.
It's just him?
You can.
He's a 10-foot sphere kind of on his own.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna cast Shatter at him.
Oh my gosh. 10-foot sphere, because you can just center it.
Hey, sushi.
Exactly. Wild.
And I'm gonna cast it at a 3rd level? So
Oh my gosh. Shatter, he has to make a
You are
Constitution
filleting
saving
fish.
throw with a minus D4. Go ahead and roll a D4 that he'll minus from this.
That's a 4.
My gosh. Pop off, Psyche. Okay.
That's my lead.
Constitution saving throw. With that -4, he only really gets a +1 to this, which hurts. As a 4.
Yay.
So go ahead, and he will take 4d8 thunder damage. 48?
Such a dumb
It's
More.
gonna tell me.
I need 1 more GA.
Listen,
I got you.
5e will cease to exist when people stop making that joke. Let's be real.
We're never gonna stop making that joke.
And thus 5e will
That
continue.
is 26.
26. Oh my gosh.
Didn't really feel that first one, so
You
came back
perfectly set up this combo move of poof, get inside his head, throw him off his balance. Boom! As Shatter rips scale and flesh and lightning just across from him. He looks hurt in that moment. Yes, Thwack.
Do I get pushed away because of the water that I was
Lazy River.
aimlessly
going?
Oh
floating
gosh!
in?
Because it's on your turn. No, here's what's gonna happen.
But
Yes,
also the shatter like probably pushes
yes,
me away
it
from.
would in the lazy river because you are technically an object right now by being paralyzed. Thwack,
Wow, way to
Thwack's
objectify Thwack.
face down body just starts floating around the river 5 feet away and just.
Did I get the extra boost because of the?
No, well, because that's
'Cause of the
just
shatter.
the thunder wave. And yes, as Psyche turns finishes, this is Thwack's. Your body bumps across and then boom, 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 and bumps even more as you are paralyzed. That is actively hilarious. So yes, you can't move or speak.
Oh, Never mind. We're already past my turn. That was the wax turn. Is floating down the river.
Yes. Yeah.
I was just gonna say I would have, told Speedy Guy to get him out of the water, but
I will actually. Important to note.
Hopefully he
With
does.
incapacitated, is there any bonus actions you want to take? The wild thing about incapacitated is you just can't take actions, reactions, and the paralysis, just movement. If there's a bonus action you want to try to do, you can do so in this moment.
Just a bonus action.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Okay, I'm just gonna invoke the Frost Ring, which gives me +2 to strength and con saves.
Excellent.
Which
I should have done before I got attacked. Because
I will say that is going to be great because right now being paralyzed, you'll have disadvantage, but that is going to give you a buff in case something comes your way. Excellently done. Zane now as Velocity is going to take a turn, and he is going to spend a surge point to action surge with these attacks. That is then 3 hits and 1 miss. As I'm just going to unload on this creature with these attacks. 70, 15%. 23 plus the force damage that has to come in 8. Zane does 31 points of damage to this creature as immediately just cracking in. He's going to make a dex save that he easily passes, so no lightning damage on Zane. As he does so...
Have you seen the picture?
That makes Eel's turn.
Freaking dick.
I,
Didn't save the drowning friend.
he's probably hoping you're fine. It's not like, oh.
It's like, look at Thwack. Does he even need CPR? He's kind of made of ink.
He can take care of
Velocity
himself.
just
He can
like,
take care of himself.
oh, I thought he breathed through like the frog thing, right?
I
Like,
trust
The
the
frog.
second
the
character.
frog.
He's just
to
kind
drown.
of vaguely covered in mucus.
Yeah, right. Like it's just a thing.
It's just a thing.
Eel is going to turn.
Thwack. Just-
As important. Sorry, Velocity ran to this side, even though unfortunately, you would need a third person or someone bigger. Like, what if Thwack gets bigger? That could start offering some of that. Sorry. Oh
Me
gosh.
just like Thwack is probably just like, well, they didn't save me, so
Uh,
I guess I have 10 days in 10 days in my past.
let's just start going through the slideshow. Eel is going to attack. He's going to try to bite Psyche and use his tail slap against Velocity right now. Psyche, that is going to be a
Reaction
23 to
Reaction
hit.
shield.
23 still
It
passes
still hits with
the
the shield.
21. But shield is now up though, so for a round you'll have that 21 of other stuff. And tail hit Zane hard. Psyche, you take, yikes, 33 points of damage
Ow.
from his bite as he max damages that. Plus 3 points of lightning damage from being in his presence.
Story-wise, would I have any kind of, like,
Goggles.
no, just like
Flippers.
resistance to lightning, but
Unfortunately, no. There are very specific abilities that give that. As like you get insanely hurt, Zane also, you see the tail comes in. Zane takes 40 points of damage, and as he gets thrown and is down. As he is down, I need a box of doom roll. Let's roll to see who gets to make it. Cabaret,
Good luck.
would
Nat
you be so
20s.
kind as to come roll in the box of doom?
Could I use my inspiration if I fail?
Yes, good. Inspiration. It's or just a reroll,
Alright.
basically. Yeah. So come
Here
on
I
in.
come.
You're gonna make a box of doom roll.
Down. Is that blood at the bottom?
Wax. There's
Okay.
red wax that spill. No, it's not blood. I promise.
Can't show that on stream.
That's a 12. That is not a success in this moment. Using your point of inspiration. It's a 4.
oh,
Does not work in this moment.
Sorry,
we
guys.
don't know what it's for. though.
Once again,
It's
something
fine.
is lowering that you don't know what it's for.
A gun.
As
Sword.
Eel, boom, slaps Velocity down.
Yeah.
Psyche, you see Thwack's body slowly just kind of being pulled by this current. As looks at you just easier than I thought. Oh, thank you, chat. People in the chat reminding us that there's, of course, the Cyber Monday sales on D&D Beyond.
That's true.
That will make
This episode not sponsored by.
not sponsored. I wish we were sponsored. Yeah. Well, but then we would have to be very careful with what we say. Cabaret, we cut immediately back to you guys in the gymnasium. People are starting to run. Your own teammates, like even Kelly, is just like, oh shit. Like everyone's like,
Yeah,
this
running.
is not something to ever joke about. Like, and this dude is shooting at the bleachers. Like everyone's running. We hope, trigger warning for anyone watching, we hope I didn't ever intend for this to be a shooter situation.
Yeah, sorry. That's
This
my
was going to
fault.
be someone shooting at a person and, well, that doesn't sound better.
It was
wow.
an alien shooting at another.
This is an alien assassin, okay? Like, I wasn't,
But trigger warning, it's in a school setting.
trigger warning because technically we're in a school.
Like, how do we just been in a normal stadium?
Cabaret, that is you.
Okay,
Performance is basically dead at this point.
that's fine. People are running past me. Is anyone clocking me? Well, I mean, besides
No one is
him-
clocking you. In the chat, someone's like, if I was rich enough to sponsor, maybe you'd have to join. Hey, we have a channel, so hit us up. We do invite people to join. Anyway, for Cabaret, no one's clocking you in a sense you think of like anything. The alien you think, hey, thanks for the subscription. Cabaret, the gunman is pointing at Carl under the bleachers, but is still training on like YouTube. It's that like you now are both targets in his mind.
And he knows my undercover. Well, it's not undercover anymore.
It's not really undercover because yeah, you're in normal form, right? Like you're in your civilian. Like I'm not a superhero, but he still
This
somehow
guy
maybe
has to
knows.
be taken down or taken out.
Yeah.
To dinner.
No. Well, no, and it depends on what his voice sounds like underneath that. Anywho, sounds like this. No. If it sounded like Pedro Pascal, then yeah.
If the alien is Pedro Pascal,
He was
I
Southern.
will no.
Okay, maybe. No, but so I have a question.
Yes.
DM, because I have these bracelets that I take off.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that I had a disguise charm on me, like the one that?
No, just because in this moment it does look like you. These bracelets just keep you from. It's not like I want to do this on my own thing. It's basically by taking them off, you can use like all your spells and abilities and stuff. There's really no facade, which is that downside of because I see what you're saying. If you could.
It kind of sucks because in like a moment like Dove kind of takes a moment like no one is caring. Like in the sense of like how Toast Boy had Holly when it's like crap, let's get out of here. Doesn't know about B yet, but you know what I mean.
It's that like,
Right, it's like-
man, I don't have to worry about people not knowing my identity. That
'Cause they don't
feels weird.
care about
Yeah.
my identity. Okay. Well, I guess it was fun. And with that, I'm gonna comment to Carl, be like, so are you good?
Yeah,
That was
fine.
good.
Carl sound like 13 hit points.
I feel like I should be worse, actually. This is good.
Good. Yeah, I
Good,
casted
good.
something on you. I'll tell you about it later. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up into my bun, and where I have hidden is my pen.
Yeah.
Click, click.
Show 2 clicks.
Mm-hmm.
'Kay.
And I'm debating on the third, because that'll send it to the pyramid, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's only would 4 be the world threatening, or is 3 the world threatening?
You don't think
That's-
there's a 4 at all. 3 is already like.
3 is the warriors. Like,
3 is the
that's-
words, the pros already.
the
Pro
pros.
heroes. Like, you
One is
think
the
like your pen probably
police.
doesn't have a 4th setting to begin with.
I feel like I gotta contact. Carl, do I contact the pyramid?
How about when
Our
the
friends
first
are
one of us
across
goes down?
I'd rather that not happen.
Okay, but think about it this way. I'm not even officially part of the team yet, and if we contact the pyramid right now and there's only one guy here who we may or may not be able to take down, I don't want them to be looking at us
Okay,
like
just
we're-
2 for now, just 2.
Yeah.
We're little shit.
And with that, I am going to basically use one of my cool features of being a satire bard called a Bumbling Fool.
Yeah.
Where basically I'll be able to take the benefits of a dash and disengage action in case if someone tries to engage. So basically, if he has range stuff, I can't take opportunity. He can't take opportunity attacks. I gain a climbing speed equal to my current speed, and I take half damage from falling, but I'm not falling. So I'm basically going to try and tumble my way through the swarming crowds and try and get to that dude. Because I know he's after me. I could try and pretend to run out with everyone. That'll put everyone just more in danger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna phone Carl and be like, Carl, I'm gonna distract him. I need you to get these civilians out of here unharmed.
I've got your 6.
Alright, and with that, I'm gonna take my movement and I'm gonna run towards the dude. No
Your
subtlety.
movement, you just start booking it down. No subtlety needed. Your movement already crosses the gymnasium easily as you pull up. This dude sees you running.
I also have a funny little ability that lets me double my movement as long as I stay still on my next turn.
Oh, do you want to? Yeah. You can then easily are right up on top of him.
Run up in this place.
He immediately he sees you coming, just like, oh, go find the Glackenvat. Carl, you said, all right, we're gonna play rough. He takes the gun, kind of like
He wants to play.
he
I
disassembles
doubt
the
that,
gun
Carl.
very quickly, like click, click, and you realize the gun turns into like twin blades.
Okay.
That's fancy.
It's a fancy gun. Cool, Cabaret. That's an excellent turn. Carl, that is then your turn with the unknown assassin on deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna run 25 feet closer to him. I'm
Excellent.
under the bleachers. Like,
He shot you under the bleachers.
no, but I'm saying like as far as helping people get out, I'm already in under. So I'm getting up 25 feet closer to him, and I'm casting blindness, deafness.
Ooh,
Specifically, I'm
baby.
doing blindness.
That's really good. He's gonna go for that save here.
That's
It's
a con save of 15.
another Constitution saving throw from the unknown assassin.
Yay!
Oof, that is a synthetic 20.
Right.
Bruh.
He rolled a natural 19.
Bruh.
Right.
Can I inspire him to roll lower? Is that how inspiration works?
Unfortunately, inspiration only can work for yourself and
Damn it.
teammates. Yeah. It's like, no, I just really want him.
Okay. Well, that's my move. That's my turn.
Less damage on myself.
Yes.
Honestly.
Here we go. Carl getting it. Boom, boom. You see this
Yeah, we're not
dude
doing
is
that.
like starting to like shift his body, evading your spells. You think, like in that, like, oh, he must have fought whether like superheroes or spellcasters or meta powers before. Like this dude seems ready for like combat in multiple forms. On the turn then, he's not using his gun, so he only has 2 attacks. He's gonna attack you though for sure, Cabaret.
Okay.
Here we go.
Try.
Oh, chat wants to remind. Oh, but Carl, you're not a warlock right now. I'm thinking of your old character. Yes, Carl the cleric does not have any fun reaction for the debuffs.
Ouch!
Someone in chat just pointed that out. I was like, oh yeah.
You're
Coming up
hurting
on
me.
you, Cabaret.
With toast.
This is going to be 2 attacks. A 13 will miss. That is not a roll. Whoa, almost a
Needs an
20,
18 or
perfectly
higher.
rolled to a 2. You are now both in hand-to-hand combat where his sword, and you are blocking, blocking in and
As I
around.
do, it's almost like it somehow perfectly syncs up to the music that's still playing. Because you know it's a tournament, and
Mickey
it's
Mousing.
all of the music is still on loop. And August, can you please play Pink?
Sure, I
Yay!
will. As
I am one that loves to soundtrack
Can we
characters.
celebrate when we're actually winning?
when we're
No,
winning,
it's not celebrate.
we gotta take it where we can get it.
That's true. We don't have a
Honestly-
reason to not celebrate yet. So we
Thank
gotta-
you.
Looks like it was winning during her turn, and now she is not.
I love it. As his attacks don't hit, the unknown assassin you see kind of looks at you, just gakavada. Immediately,
I'm
is
not gonna
going
translate
to
that one.
bonus action disengage. Takes a standing leap onto the bleachers. You see his gun has not yet reformed. Like, he's still got swords. You think that might have to happen on his turn, right? It's not like it can pop off, but you have to take actions or some to put it back in. So he kind of like just disengages with you and that like, oh shoot. At the top of the order, we are heading on back to the pool. Psyche.
No, wait, what did he say?
Oh yes, Carl, you're not down yet. Carl, you see it just goes, all right, let's dance. As he takes the standing leap. It kind of sucks when you don't understand an alien language, so it's like,
Carl.
oh, I bet this is cool. As
Carl,
just
just, I'm not gonna translate that.
like, no.
He just
Uh,
doesn't want to.
Carl's like, I'm good.
Listen,
He's done
guys,
being translator.
done.
That's not what I came here to do.
I'm here to be like a hero, kind of find myself.
If I wanted to do that, I could have gone into the lean.
My lord, look at him!
National
Look
studies.
at
Please scroll in on Thwack.
Just,
Look at him!
Don't.
just
Him!
I'm
that.
drowning.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm face down.
Psyche. She's gonna put up her fists.
Okay.
Like 3 times and turn invisible and get the F out.
Yes. Whew. Smart. No.
Yeah, and I will use another sorcerer point so I can actually do another spell. But I'm gonna
Clever.
get far enough away from him first.
I see what you're doing.
But
Yes.
I'm not in any more.
Using
immediate
sorcery
danger.
points, making your bonus action. He will then roll with disadvantage to attack you as you're like leaving his face. Because basically you'll be able to get a good like what 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 out of the pool. Yeah, a bit of that like quick like through the wade pool, jumping over, getting around. You will disengage or get out there. So here comes then just a quick attack at disadvantage.
And I
Oh my gosh.
still have-
That was a cinematic. It literally teetered on a 13 into a 1.
Bless him.
With his buff, even with that bite, a Synth 13 doesn't hit you. Because your shield finishes right now in this moment too. So you'll have your reaction back
Okay.
if you want shield as well.
Blessings to that. Okay, so I'm using that sorcerer point so I can cast Mind Sliver on him again.
Excellent. Smart. Mind Sliver, here we go. Another intelligence save. Let's see what we can do. Your spell save is 16. A synthetic 17 will succeed. Last time he got a little below, this time he got a little above. That's crazy. So unfortunately won't take that damage, some of those good buffs, but it's that good try of like, hey, I can like still have then actions and cantrips. Sorcerers, man, they can output.
And I'm gonna shield back up. I cannot get hurt again.
Awesome. I will say, yeah, waiting that reaction, like, okay, if he can get there, because if he
And
doesn't
I-
hit, you get to keep that spell
I
slot.
did
So.
do the SOS at the very beginning of my turn.
Oh,
That's-
Did 3.
all three?
All three, yeah.
Oh,
Because
clever.
that's
Yes.
when I'm like, I put my fist up and
Click. Okay.
clicked the
I thought it was
thing.
just like a huh, and then leaves. Excellent. Psyche.
Put my dukes up.
Thwack,
That
that is
disappeared.
your turn. At the end of your turn, paralysis will drop.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
As that happens, Thwack, I will say it's enough of like you're technically prone in the water, but it's that like easy, like kind of sitting up. It's that, you know, when you're floating on your stomach in the water, it's that kind of prone of like, ugh, and so you're able to like now see everything happening.
Yes. So, do I get the bonus action and such like previous?
Oh yes, you do. Yes. Sorry.
Cool. I want to second wind.
Smart stuff. Second wind, go ahead and heal up with that. While you do so, I'm gonna get ready, because Velocity here is about to make some death saving throws. Here comes one.
He's got that
Velocity
super
got
healing.
super down. As super healing will come into play a little bit here. AKA, he gets to make death saves right now at advantage. If more stuff happens, super healing is not going to help him.
Also, can I pretend to keep?
Yeah, your Constitution score with that, you can keep your head underwater for quite some time. So yeah, you can definitely let's
I want to pretend like I'm still out.
make you not a target. Velocity is down. That makes
Has anyone? Oh, I don't know.
Eel's
Maybe-
turn.
I did the SOS.
Eel.
I wouldn't have known about that.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
I went to the pier. I mean, they're coming to me first.
I-
That come to me, yeah.
could care less at the moment about
Eel is going to
everyone
take his
else.
turn. As
Well.
he does so,
the other.
Eel is going to come
Side of
up
the
to
team.
you, Psyche.
Oh
He's going to make. I need you to make an opposed strength check,
no. Okay.
as he's going to grapple you, or rather, try to grab you with one hand.
Okay.
He does so, of course, with disadvantage. You are still invisible. Oh no, you're not.
I'm not.
Invisibility
dropped
because
my
drop with the
Mind
mind
Spike.
sliver. Cool. I will still honor his first roll. He only rolled a synthetic 17.
4.
You feel lifts you up, just not so bright, are you? You gotta know when to pick a fight, kid. As Eel does this,
Seeing as I'm being choked, I can't come up with a quippy remark.
Does that count as?
that was his action. Yeah, grappling. He doesn't have a grapple as part of it, so he can't use any of his other stuff. It's that like he's choosing to do this instead of multi-attack. If that makes sense.
Would I be able to Cloud Rune in the way?
Cloud. Oh, important to note, your body would have been pushed when you were still unconscious for your movement. So you are here. I don't think Cloud Rune would help
30
them.
feet.
It is a reaction though.
Mm-hmm. And someone I can see, I could look
Exactly 30 feet away from Psyche.
up and get in the way because I have 33 hit points compared to 5.
Yeah, you healed up. Yes. Go ahead. I will say this. You, in the way, Psyche, feel that natural push as your teammate, like, cartoonishly, like into the fist before it closes around you. As he just kind of like does that double take of like, where'd this thing come from? And he just, wait. It just, well, then I guess I'm gonna snap his neck first. At the end of his turn, he's gonna keep that hold, of course, on Thwack. It's another box of doom. Let's see who rolls it. That's you, Psyche.
Oh no.
Oh no. Psyche, let's head over to the box of doom.
Is the DC getting lower? Is
The
that what
DC
this...
is getting lower every time.
No,
You
I'm
do
using
have-
inspiration.
That on a nat one, I would heavily advise using
Yeah,
that point
I'm
of
using
inspiration.
inspiration. That is...
Excellent. Point of inspiration used.
Come on, baby.
Here we go.
Okay.
A 16.
Are they all just losing dice to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
The
in my
mimic
dice
is
tray,
feast.
and then it wasn't in my dice
Dude,
tray.
this mimic is hungry.
Hungers.
Gotta feed it when we're not...
Heavily hungers.
What kind of
Yeah,
dice
for
do
those
you
at
have
home,
to
for
mimic
some
on?
reason, the couches here eat things out of your pockets. There are
And out
mimic
of the
couches.
dice trays and out of
Like,
everywhere.
it's actively a problem, I would say.
I'm gonna pull up the
I need to pull up something real quick. Here we go. I had to check that.
Does yours go up?
Psyche,
The...
you are sitting here with 2 hit points.
I have
5?
5.
Oh, excuse me. This is...
I think somebody might be dyslexic.
No, I misread my own script. You have 5 hit points. Velocity is down. You see his lips are turning blue. Like, it's that, like, he's not getting air in. He's not looking good. Thwack, while having hit points, is crunching under this thing's fist.
I tell you,
You
idiots.
keep flashing back
Okay.
to Toast in this moment, seeing more friends that are
Just
dead,
use a different-
seeing more and more.
Dice set.
Because again, that was my bad call
Your bad
Picking a fight.
call.
with this giant dude.
As you do so, feeling this bad call, here's what I would ask. I know this is going to be a little weird. What do you think Toast Boy, though, would say to Psyche in this moment? Like, in your headspace of...
Don't tell Holly.
Yeah. Well, beyond that. Like, Psyche's... You're feeling this, and you're thinking through, and so naturally your mind's probably going to make a connection. What do you think Toast Boy would say, though?
Duck.
You hear in your mind's eye just Toast Boy, just that like duck,
I'm gonna duck.
as coming up behind you out of the watery grate, this gross rusted over moldy grate where the water overflows, blasts open,
I swear to God, if you're still alive.
and
I'm gonna stab someone. Maybe me.
Lincoln, go ahead and introduce and describe what this character looks like.
You guys know him pretty well. He has largely the same bodily structure as Toast Boy. A few key differences, one being the metal across his body is rusting and flaking off, and the places where it's more rusted, you can almost see peeking through with some fleshy bits that are definitely not human. They're kind of this gross, deep, slimy purple. His left arm has been completely blown off. There's a bloody ring around the edge that has, like, tentacles starting to poke out, and bones that are clearly not his because they're not metallic have been shoved into place and are held on by sinewy tentacles. He's wearing just like seaweed across his entire body. It's pretty tight, like it fits him, but it's not clothing. It is seaweed. His skin is all again marred, eaten, fleshy. He has the Toast insignia on his chest still, but it's like crusted over, not just with rust, but like dead bits of flesh just eating into it. And his left eye, his right eye you recognize, it's that same electric piercing blue, and his left eye is a silver cuttlefish eye that's been shoved in there. It doesn't quite fit, it's a little bit like, when he looks around, it kind of squeezes in gross ways, so it's not quite perfectly circular, but it's in there, and it's clear that it's tracking and working with his other eye. So he pulls himself up out of this grate. You see, like, his body's kind of contorted unnaturally, and as he stands up, it kind of returns to its previous form. He is much, much skinnier than when you knew him last.
I don't think Psyche has any words. She's just gonna...
Rust, as you appear out of this grate, you feel that internal clicking as this creature clicks too. Eye down to you, just... What the fuck are you supposed to be?
You know you're not supposed to be doing this. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, just making sure. I'm going to summon my tentacles. So from the grate beneath me, again, like the same fleshy, gross purple, just like tons of tentacles come squeezing up out of the holes. 1 second, let me just make sure I'm doing this ability correctly. Yeah. So I pull it up and it makes an attack on him.
Mm-hmm.
So disadvantage spell attack. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 hits exactly, good sir.
Okay. He takes 6 cold damage.
That will double to 12 due to a vulnerability he's got going on.
Sweet. And then for my second ability, I'm gonna hit him twice with my try to hit him twice with Eldritch Blast.
Perfect.
And again, I hold out my left arm, the one that's like all muscular, and the tentacles that are holding the bone together shoot forward out of my arm. And I did roll this. I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit it.
Both of those fully miss him.
They like
What an
blast and
entrance.
break against the skin of this thing as he just go to hell, kid.
I've been. He's slowed by 10 feet.
Yes.
Next turn.
Hell yeah. Well, as that's happening, we're gonna cut back to the gymnasium.
No, I don't wanna. I wanna go back.
Dove, what can I do for you? I'm so scared.
I told you what to do. No, not in character.
You piece of garbage.
I see
Because
how
I'm not
Dove is
supposed
so
to move
quick to
on
throw
this
away
turn, or else I don't
the
get that
toast.
ability back.
Yeah, you have to take this turn and just not
I
move.
gotta ask,
We don't know it's toast.
did they finally come in? My hook shots.
Gonna make a pure luck check.
Weeks.
Not at all.
Not even a little.
Not even a little bit. It's a good item that is still being made.
They swapped over to a rubber chicken method.
Someone replaced most of our items with rubber chickens. We're in a bit of a bind.
This dude's avoiding fighting with me. I have no idea what he can do. Well, he shot my friend. But he didn't die because I had this club, so I know that it's psychic. I'm going to cast what is officially named Nanathar's Mischief. But I would love to reflavor this if you'll allow me, DM.
You're gonna have to say it again though.
Oh, Nathar's Mischief, Nathair.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Okay, he is going to. Excellent. Which effect are you using? And important to note, if you cast this, the resistance and stuff for Carl will drop.
Right. Shite. Crap! Why do I care about you?
Hold up.
Hold
Carl
on.
is a valid part of
That
this
was
team.
L saying it.
Carl's doing his best.
Carl is doing his best. Sweet summer child.
Come on. Shit. Because I don't even know if it'll work.
Did you just take all concentration spells? Perhaps.
Do what you gotta
Mayhaps.
do. I'm chilling.
Mayhaps
beneath
I
the
forgot
bleachers.
that this character I'm playing is not the same as I used to in another campaign where I had an
Yeah.
item that allowed me to hold 3 concentrations at once.
It was a very broken eye, yeah.
It was a great one. I am going to use number 2.
Okay.
You.
Gonna make a dex save or be blinded.
And what happens is I take one of the pom-poms that was discarded by one of the other teams. It's kind of like silvery and I touch it, and as it does, it turns into like brilliant shades of red and silver and gold. And then I throw it in the air, and as it's I can tell that he's like looking at what I'm doing. And as he's looking, it's like you might want to look away, or don't. And I snap my fingers, and if you've seen like Doctor Strange Mirror Dimension, it's like that, but just a cacophony of colors. And the longer it goes, the stronger it gets, and the more piercing it gets, and it's almost like it's.
What's your spell
hurts
save
to look
DC?
at. My spell save is 15 right now.
He rolls a synthetic 15 exactly.
So you're like, look away if you like.
He does. He just.
He's like, okay.
You hear this like, don't announce your attack. Like this dude straight up. You don't hear that all though. This dude just.
I believe in you, Dove. You're doing a great job.
Great job.
This is just Eleanor being pissed. Or maybe Dove's
Oh,
pissed.
excuse me. I will actually be completely fair. You need to roll a d4 because you don't get to choose the effect.
Okay.
But I'll allow
That's a
that.
2.
It's a 2. Cool. Let's re-roll his save.
What is it?
On a nat 20, he
God
very much
damn
like.
it.
Alright, and goes back to like getting ready to like fight you.
It's like you announced flashbang when you threw it.
Like, oh wait, in real war people wouldn't do that. Excellent. But again, you can move the cube up to 10 feet, of course, before you roll. Like, this is a concentration thing. It will keep happening, right? It's a lot of stuff. So you are concentrating now on that. So Carl's resistance stuff drops. Carl, that is your turn.
I'm gonna sprint 25 feet toward him.
Stop!
Okay.
He's
And-
stuck under the bleachers. He's got to get out.
If he's small, he could go.
You can go
Well,
the
that's
other way!
Is Carl being able to move 25 feet is gonna take you 30 minus 5.
Carl could
Uh,
I don't know.
So
Maybe
you
everyone's
get
gonna
about
go
there, Carl.
I have literally been under these bleachers for 12 seconds.
40.
He's trying to get out.
Like,
He's trying to get it. He's
I'm
just
doing what I can.
he's
Okay?
running. Carl's
Well,
doing-
then maybe you should stop ragging on me!
Carl, your best isn't good enough right now. You
Listen,
gotta
All I'm
run.
saying.
Hey, he
I don't
said
know,
you were doing
I'm
a
being
good
very
job.
supportive.
No one's ragging on you.
Oh no, this is
drag.
more me talking to Lincoln.
I'm being very supportive.
He'll-
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on him this time around.
Excellent.
It was my
Ray
turn
of
first.
Sickness is gonna come off.
So, let me just make a spell attack. That's 25. to hit.
A 25 for sure hits.
Okay.
He'll take 2d.
I'm casting it at a second level.
Oh, gotcha. So, 3d8. He's gonna make that con save. Yikes! Come on. I think
Yeah, so he takes 12 damage.
your save DC is also 15, correct? Thankfully, yes, a synthetic 15 exactly.
Bummer.
Which was rough. I thought he failed.
Well, he does take that damage.
Yes.
Just a measly little 12.
12 points of poison damage that splash on him, soak in, and he doesn't look like he took
He's
any.
immune.
As this creature is immune to poison, you think.
Sounds good.
As music and everything going on, Carl, you do that. The assassin
Are there
is
still people in here, or are they kind of clearing out?
people. Yes, people are starting to. They're all going to the left side of the gym, trying to go out back exits. So right now, like around Cabaret, and you is clear terrain. But if you were to go over there, it would be a lot of difficult terrain.
Yeah. If people are on the other side of the gym and he's not targeting anybody else, I'm just gonna stay here. Like, if it looked like people were in this eminent area, but...
And I will say, from where he is now also, because he's like up on top of these bleachers, you will have almost 3/4 cover right now. Like these bleachers, I mean, if anyone's seen school bleachers, right, they are well stacked. So you're in a good spot. Okay, he is going to... Nope, he's not going to reassemble his gun yet, because that would take an action. Is going to jump down onto Cabaret. So he'll get advantage just on one attack, just in that, like, coming down on top of you. Yikes. Yikes. A nat 1 and a nat 3. So first attack for sure misses.
Again.
No, I just didn't find it the last time.
What'd you get?
And I feel weird not rolling it.
On a synthetic 10, as I just rolled a 1, 3, and 4. None of these attacks go off. He comes down, and it's again back into that melee. 2. He realizes this. Disengage bonus action.
Again?
Hops back up. Yes, it's no. He is
In
not
your head,
an
I'm just
idiot.
like, you're so good at this!
He comes in, boom, 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 rah, phew, and back onto the bleachers in that, like, well, let's not just stay
Hear
in
me
melee
out.
range.
I want to, for this next bit, I want people to Dove was raised in Detroit, which is very, Midwestern nice. And so, I know this is kind of Letterkenny vibes, but I'm like, oh, bud, if you're going to be such a tease, you might as well pull my hair while you're at it.
This dude, you hear this translate to, what the fuck are you talking about? Or the closest for you, what the flip are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
As you
I don't
cut
think he has that one.
back to the pool, Psyche, that's you.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah, ow.
Oh, right, because his face, he has no hair.
Yeah, he's a being of just, like, transdimensional ooze.
Okay.
Man, cops don't work on people. Humanoid.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to Zane and start CPR.
Excellent. Go ahead, give me a medicine check. You have natural advantage because you all took that CPR class.
Oh no, you wouldn't have the potions on you. I was like,
Yeah, the potion. Yeah.
potions on us.
No, I think Psyche
I have
brought like a
potions
little
on me.
bag, maybe with a gun, but I don't know.
In the lockers.
I
Yeah, it's
haven't used it, so
yeah.
I said okay,
Medicine.
with advantage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not even a D20. That was a D12. I'm like, why?
I got a 12. That's decent.
Okay, with advantage. Okay, that's a 19 for synth 20.
19 for a synth 20. He will for sure have advantage then. As you just.
Maybe I would have done this before starting CPR because, starting CPR and then stopping to do this. Is that okay? So medicine check, that's my action, or is that like a bonus action? How is
That
tracked?
I will rule because you all took that CPR class as a bonus action.
Okay, bonus action.
Yeah, that was like a big part of your training to like it gives you advantages. Bonus action of like we can do this without having to like stop anything we do in a combat.
Okay. Then I. Okay, what is this? I'm gonna just shape water
Excellent.
into a barrier between the eel guy and me. So if he wants to go for me, he has to go through something first, at least, you know.
Excellent.
So I'm
You
just gonna 5-foot wall.
super smart stuff.
He's 10 feet tall, so I don't know what that really is gonna accomplish, but maybe like a little dome over my friend and I.
Yes, immediate little water wall erupts around, forming this protective barrier, kind of curving up and over. So yes, he will have a bit of hard time just immediately attacking. As you do so, I believe that is your turn.
And then reaction shield.
Reaction, hold on.
If I need it.
If you need it, for sure. Thwack, that is your turn right now.
Cool. I'm gonna giant smite.
For sure.
Become big.
Oh, and you're still in.
Yes, I'm still in the grass.
Uh,
But does that help loosen it, or
Grass, unfortunately, because this thing is huge, not large, it doesn't break. It's kind of like, instead of just being able to one-hand throw, it's that, and he has to readjust to make it more of that, like, choke hold around you instead. Right?
For object interaction, I want to see if I can get in my pocket for
Yes.
anything helpful. That's just a 12.
Just a 12. You go into your pocket and find your normal chickeny hammer. Where it's like, it could work, but it could just be a chicken hammer. If that makes sense.
Yeah, just my regular old hammer.
Yes, or actually, yeah, your normal hammer, not so that squeaky-ish toy of like, oh, this is just. Does this mean my pocket's working, or is it just I didn't think right? Right, it's that. Okay,
Okay, then I'm just gonna attack normally.
go for it.
And I am going to just whack it.
You both have disadvantage against each other with this grapple. Keep in mind.
What would it take to break out of it?
An opposed strength against him.
Okay.
We could do that. I would say it would be one of your actions, like because you get two, so it's like one I'm using my attack to break, and one then I'm just taking my hammer back up and in. So here we go. He'll make his check. 18 is the number to beat.
You want to know a really depressing fact? The fact that this band broke up because on tour, because it was an uncle and a nephew, and the nephew got sick, so the uncle toured without him, and the nephew got pissed, and then they just never toured again.
Yeah, they were like doing really
Stole
good,
his
and
money.
then the older uncle was like, "I'm just gonna keep doing this," and it's like, "Oh, rude."
So you didn't even.
So what'd you get?
Okay.
It was the
So
nephew
I
who
got
came up with the songs anyway.
19.
19 success by 1. You are broken out of the grapple. You can now attack normally.
Cool. Then I am going to do so. That would require my action surge, I assume.
No, because you get 2 attacks normally already. It's you have to just take one of the 2 to break the grapple as well.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 24 sure hits.
Cool.
I think you know, thanks to Toast Boy or Russ now, that the attacks 18 is the number to beat.
The first one is 12 damage.
12 damage.
Then I'm going
Excellent.
to action surge.
Hell yeah.
The first one wouldn't hit. The
Gotcha.
second one is a 23
23 hits.
with 11 damage.
11 points of damage. This dude is looking horribly hurt. As you...
I aimed for the knees.
As you hit... God, this dude just... God, I'm gonna rip your throat out.
I have a friend who can kill you. No, that's not right. I have a... Give me a second for this.
No, honestly, take your time. No, really.
I have a friend who said he can revive people after 10 days of being dead, so I'm gonna kill you, eat you, and then bring you back to life and put you in jail.
Better go fast before I eat you first. As he gets ready to come eat you. Velocity is going to make, now with that buff coming in, nat 20. Velocity, water comes in. Oh, gosh, everything hurts. Thanks. Immediately kind of assesses the situation as he is getting up from prone. So halves his movement, but that doesn't really matter for him. You watch as he is going to
Yeah, this one fits velocity.
run it. Yeah. Here we go. He can do a couple things. He's going to spend a bunch of his surge points to cast haste on himself. And is going to then start running around Eel right now and just punching every which way he can. So he's just got to make a bunch of quick attacks. 10 misses, 22 hits, 21 hits, 20 hits. So 3 hits. So he is going to deal plus 3 force damage. So here we go. 6, 12, 21, 23, 25 points of damage to Eel. Eel looks horribly bloodied now. As running, at one point he kind of like skids to stop on the edge of the water, clocks you, Russ, and is just like, hi. You watch your as he comes to bite Thwack. That will be Eel's turn. Eel is going to then take both attacks against you, Thwack.
Okay.
Actually, he is going to do something a little gross instead. Can you please make me, Thwack, a dexterity saving throw? As
Nat 20.
you watch as lightning erupts from his hands. As he pulls it taut, his head clocks the jaw open, bites into the lightning, and blasts this lightning breath at you. 59 points of damage, halved to 29. With that nat 20, saving your life. You feel lightning just arc around you, seizing up on your body. And you're fine. Well done.
So 29.
29 points of damage.
You get inspo for that.
You do get point of inspiration. Here we go. And that is Rust.
So I'm gonna slide in between the two of them. Yep, perfect spot. And then I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud on myself. It looks like all of these, like, there's some soggy bread hanging out, like, revolving around me, but for the most part, it's like these skeletal fish that are just, like, swimming around.
Bread fish.
And then I'm just gonna slap him with Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
It's good to be back to a one-trick pony.
Hit it.
I'm gonna use inspiration for one of those.
Gotcha.
Really, bro? I miss with all of them. So
Rust.
I'm there.
How do I put it? You're a little rusty.
I just
right?
climbed myself out of the bottom of the ocean. So
Yeah, like that's
I'm a
not.
little bit tired, okay?
Do better.
Aw.
You watch Russ just like
trying, okay?
Psyche is like you clock Russ just kind of like you look at your hands and like what?
I think
Like,
I just look like back up at Thwack and I'm just like, what the hell?
You're a little bit rusty.
I will kill you.
I would kill you, but you were already dead.
it's that. As Eel
You
immediately
watch
starts
me
attacking
die.
again.
Psyche's still just shocked, so...
As we cut back to the
Pointed
gymnasium,
myself.
Cabaret,
Jesus.
that's
Now
you.
that I know that I didn't do well, and this dude's gonna play chicken and try and keep punching me on his turn. Right? I'm not calling him a one-trick pony, but he's starting to look like a one-trick pony. I am going
Drink
to
darts,
drop the
then
concentration on mischief. I'm
Oh,
gonna put the
okay.
protection on Carl.
Casting that spell instead. Okay.
Okay.
So
And-
Carl's got that resist.
How many of this is a little too metagaming? I made the bracelets, right? Technically out of old handcuffs. Let's say, if I had a certain... Would you take an action to be able to turn them back into handcuffs again?
I will tell you this. They are beyond the point of in battle becoming handcuffs again. Because that would be an insane level of artificer type class that you just don't have. What you could do is if you could successfully get them on, that could stop some of this stuff, right? But he could then just as much take an action and go, well, let me take these off again.
You
right?
want
Like,
these?
Yeah.
I was waiting for
And
Carlos.
she's like, how should I...
Cabaret fighting for life. If only we had metacuffs. Oh, you mean like the ones I have?
I
Yeah.
always have a pair.
I use them as an accessory.
Well,
Little
I would, but I
bling,
can't
little
breathe.
this and that.
Can you stop?
Oh no, this is like Cabaret fighting for her
Oh,
life,
I
and
was
it's Carl's natural like.
Just assuming he
Oh,
wore them as like
I've
a
got
whole
these.
belt thing.
Carl uses as a belt.
Al, I promise I'm not ragging on you.
I
I
don't-
might be bragging on Dove, but it is not aimed at you at all.
Not on you. Cabaret. So yes, Carl's got metacuffs if you want to get them from him.
Yeah. Movement. And double it because I was able to stay still for an entire time.
Shift. So that's
So,
35. You have to kind of like duck under the bleacher.
Please.
50 finishes you off. And so running up,
I'm gonna
even
like
going
jump through
Yes.
the remains of my...
up, you are
Spark
right up
Flower
next to
brethren.
this dude.
And I'm like... Well, if you don't understand hair... I guess... I don't want to look like an idiot.
I don't-
I know that he said let's dance, but Cabaret doesn't know that.
I know.
And she wants to use that like
Please do so.
I
That
know
would be
you
even
understand in
funnier.
there.
You said. What do you want to say?
Let's tango.
Ich wollte kneifen.
A dance. Tango is a dance.
You say. That's what I said earlier. Let's dance.
Yeah, get him!
Get him!
And
Go for
basically
it.
now my entire action...
Yeah, and
my-
try to, it's gonna be a grapple basically.
Basically
Aggressive
a grapple
hit
check.
thrust.
But can I use Dex? Because
Um,
this would be trying to slightly
Oh
get
yeah,
it
no.
in
Make me a
mid-combat.
sleight of hand. He'll just make an opposed sleight of hand. It's like I'm trying to sleight of hand, put them on you, and he's making a sleight of hand to like, nope.
I
like,
just wanted to know if like mid-combat I'm trying to...
Gotcha. Yes, no. He's gonna make. I'll tell you what you need to beat here real quick.
Okay. And what I need
Oh
to
my gosh. On a natural 19, you need to beat a 22.
roll on...
On your sleight of hand.
So I found my dice. It went in my onesie and then went down my
Yeah.
pant leg.
Oof. I'm sorry.
It's been
Also-
washed.
Thank the Lord for bards. And whatever I'm not good at, I'm
Jack
suddenly
of all
unbelievably
trades,
amazing at. Plus 8.
Plus
That
8?
to a 19. Yeah, that's
How
my
do you
sleight
have
of
a
hand.
plus 8 in sleight of hand?
Dex. Sleight of hand is Dex, and I've always been a Dex main.
Okay. No, so
Jack.
if you don't have sleight of hand though, that's half proficiency.
It is a plus 8 with all of my stuff because it is my Dex and
So yes, your dex. No, I'm saying it should.
I got the math right here. It's a +8, and I rolled a 19.
Oh, you have proficiency. No, that's not
Yes.
jack of all trades. That's just normal proficiency. I thought you were saying jack of all trades. I'm like, that shouldn't give you an
No.
8. That's wild.
I was just trying to be
Yes,
funny.
your normal proficiency. Okay, my bad. You.
That's okay. No, but yeah, 19.
He drops immediately as all oxygen is cut off. As
he's
kind of
starting to
like
die.
our good friend Carl, when you're an alien and have to use somewhat meta abilities to breathe, you just cut all that off. He's not like dying. He's probably got like however long he can hold his breath for. But you notice that and be like,
I'm gonna put a finger under his chin and lift it up, and it's like, if you want me to take these off, you're gonna tell me everything why you were sent to kill me, and then you're gonna leave.
Taki! No translation needed.
I actually didn't understand that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's one of those bleep things of like, oh,
Oh, yeah, the. Well, fuck you too.
yeah. Carl, that's your turn.
Carl, I got him handcuffed.
I know my movement doesn't get. Can I get up there?
Let's see. If you're in a move, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Just gotta disarm
25, you'd be at the base of the stairs.
Throw him down
I need to be able to touch the boy.
Oh, could I have thrown him down the stairs then?
Uh,
Object interaction.
No, that would have been like an actual, like, it's a shove attack, right?
Okay, fine. I will
Carl's thing.
chill touch on him.
Hell yeah. Chill
Yeah.
touch. Oh, that's gross too.
Oh, and can I
roll the
communicate
hit.
to my teammate that we can't incapacitate him with the cuffs. It hurts you like it hurts him like it hurts you. You gotta figure out another way to stop him.
I'm gonna get a different set of
I
dice.
love this dynamic because Carl's sitting there as this dude under his breath is like, hold on, as you hear, gotta get these cuffs off, can't breathe. Like, so Carl, you're like ready, but it's that perfect like language barrier Cabaret, like, don't worry.
After the cuffs.
Wait, you can understand him?
Yeah.
Universal translator.
What do you think I've been yelling at you this whole time?
I love this dynamic so much. Because, like, Cabaret is, like, doing all the big fighting stuff, and Carl's just, like, witnessing, like, oh, yeah, I'm hearing all this. Okay. This is amazing.
Let's dance. Let's tango.
Let's dance.
I just said that.
I said that to
said
you.
that.
Do you not know what dance is? Chill
Basically,
touch.
okay,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
having such a weird
screwed
assassination.
my whole turn up.
Oh, you're good.
Well,
I
I
love
didn't
it.
screw it up. I didn't hit. I got a 15.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, if I need to make an intimidation check, I'm gonna get mean soon.
Intimidation check, that would, on next turn, like, doing it to, like, start something, if that makes sense. Cool. Any other bonus action, though?
That's
Okay.
everything for me.
It's running out. Whew, chill touch as this dude is trying to get the cuffs off. It's gonna be his turn. You have set the DC. The DC is 27 when you put them on. He's just gonna take the action to do so. I swear to whatever D&D gods, that's a nat 20. Cause yeah, normally he's only got that like +3. He doesn't have a sleight of hand proficiency. That he immediately cracks them open. They break. It's gonna take better checks to put them on, as he probably like broke the little hinge clasp.
Rude.
Cracks
I
them
need
off.
better than a 27 to get them back on
He
again.
disengages. As in, no, doing it next time, it's going to reset the DC completely, is what he
Okay.
just did. Disengages completely, runs, jumps down, past Carl. Oh, he's running his distraction. He actually has better movement than I realized, because he's not doing a standing jump, he did a running jump. So he is going to be able to get...
Wait, did he run past me?
Within 10 feet, though. He did that, like, not making sure, right? And he took disengage anyway.
Okay.
So he's doing that, just kind of that, like, okay, move, like, you know, get some breathing space. That's back to the top of the order. We are back to the pool. Psyche, that's you.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Okay.
I can't hit anything.
It's okay.
I am going to careful spell. So this spell will not hit Thwack or Rust or Velocity.
Clever.
And I will cast Warding Wind again.
Ooh,
Well, not again, just
baby,
like-
that...
Was there a bottom
So it's now difficult terrain for him if he tries to get to.
Jeez Louise. Yeah.
What is the radius?
Beautiful. 10-foot radius centered around you, but careful, won't hit any of your friends.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. The area is difficult terrain for him. He has disadvantage if he tries anything ranged. He can't use anything vapors, gases, or fog-like.
It's his grandson.
He is deafened, and he doesn't have any flame stuff. So, well done, Psyche. Intense miniature hurricane as the shape water you did whips its way into your wind as you just full storm X-Men, eyes glowing, shaping the water and wind, make this insane cyclone. That's actually any other quick bonus action movement because you could move closer if you want.
I could do that, but I'm at 5 hit points, so I don't really want to be too close to him.
Clever.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, like, if he's deafened, that could give an advantage to my team.
Very much good. He can't hear anything right now.
How good is he at moving right now?
In the water, incredibly good.
Well, within the warding wind.
Oh,
you say
warding wind.
disadvantage
Difficult terrain. Difficult terrain.
Okay.
So
So it evens it out.
no, actually, sorry. In the water, he has a much higher base speed, but as long as he's within warding wind, it halves whatever it would take to get out. Kind of like you guys naturally moving through the water is you just did that for him of like, hey, we have difficult terrain, you have difficult terrain.
I'll move a little closer, but not so close as. he
Yeah,
can.
I'd say
As
moving
in
even just 5 feet
reach.
down, that just helps really cover more for him. Because, like, he would have to go through these guys instead and all that. Excellent
Like,
turn.
yeah,
That's
okay.
really good stuff.
I want to make sure that I. Okay. I just need to get 2 guns because I have 2-weapon fighting. I have not used it once, though, so.
You gotta get 2 guns. That's just the goal of the campaign now.
But yeah, let's just.
What do you think I've been trying to do this whole time? Just want a grappling hook.
Thwack's on deck,
We're good.
then
I don't
Velocity.
have any bonus actions.
Okay. Thwack, that's you.
Cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, dinner served, and I'm gonna attack him twice.
Hell yeah. I'm letting you know, you have now 2 other medium creatures, Rust and Velocity, so you have advantage now. Only you, though, unfortunately. Like, Rust and Velocity, you guys are only medium size, so you're basically giving him by both being like, we're here to push back, right?
19 for 1.
19 hits.
Oh, he wouldn't have been able to hear your little quip because he's.
Oh,
deaf.
because of the wind. What? Like, what's going on?
Only
Because
trying
we
to
can all
whistle.
hear each other, but he can't hear
Exactly.
18 for number 2.
18 hits exactly. Yikes. Just giggles over there.
Oh, and I did bonus action Hunter's Mark before I attacked him.
Sure, yes. I allow that. I with spells like Hunter's Mark and little things to retroact, I'm totally cool with.
If it's in the same turn. Not being like, I think I had
Oh
a
yeah,
bonus action
like
8
2
rounds
later,
ago.
yeah, I do remember this. And it's like, well, too bad.
Yeah, so that's. Wait. 33.
33 points of damage. You watch, he looks so fucked up. That boom, boom, boom. As you do so, Velocity takes a turn and uses his last surge speed, action surge himself to start. This dude, he looks death's door. As you hammer into the kneecap, as he bends over, Zane follows up with that uppercut, pushes the head, it flops back upwards. Excellently done. That will make Eel's turn.
Oh.
As Eel starts his turn, he looks genuinely scared. Both of you, like anyone here would clock that. Like Eel was like, "Oh, I was gonna kill everyone." Russ showed up, and suddenly everything's fine. Like
Not because of Ross.
it's having the one other counter immediately offered. He is now being trio pinned. Psyche has had a chance to breathe, no pun intended, and like start the wind. Got Zane back up, and so Eel is not excited about his opportunities here. And this is what's wild. Oh gosh! First of all, starting his turn, he needs to roll to see if he can recharge his lightning ability. That perfectly recharges on a 6. Meaning he is going to take a half a step back. Thwack, you get an opportunity attack because he is lining up a shot.
You want to cut some cake?
Yeah.
So that's 19 plus 6 to hit.
25 will hit. This is close. He's trying to line up.
You were like 1 year. Technically, the closer you This is really sketchy. I got it from Albertsons.
No, it's sketchy as in how I can, like,
Not the cake, but the
Okay,
cut.
I'm like, please
It's
don't call it
laced with
sketchy.
cocaine.
Albertsons is like maybe the most.
14 points of damage.
No, my
It's
God's
so
not
close,
sketchy.
but not enough.
No!
As boom, he slides back into the water.
Slithers.
Disadvantage as he is coming in. His lightning breath is going to go off, and it will be able to target both of you. Rust and Thwack, I need dexterity saving throws, as he is going to breathe.
Not to make it a big deal, but this is the first use of my rust dice.
Yes, here we go.
It's par for the course for today's performance.
Yay.
It's a 13.
Oof.
Rust is. I'm just gonna die again. I made this cool comeback. I go back down the drain. I play Carl.
What
cool.
a
No, he is
sad,
cool, for sure.
sad
I
way
wouldn't
of like,
even mention
and
this
I'm
ever.
back.
Yeah.
Boom, just gets
What happened at the
shut
party?
down.
What
Like
happened at the party? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, I don't know, man.
the pool party. I heard fire alarm got pulled. Everything cool. Nothing but
Just some
pull.
dumb kids.
Yes, just don't even mention it. What did you get there,
Serves me
Thwack?
Right.
Oh my
Does
shit.
a 19 save.
A 19 saves. You will half damage. You will take a total. Oh gosh. 18 points of damage. Thwack.
Frosting ball.
As 18 will put you under, but not completely.
Yeah.
I felt
Toast
that about
boy.
36.
You take 37 points of damage.
Do you need an inspiration?
I'm up.
At 1.
I'm up.
You as 1 hit point, as 1 hit point, Zane's got 1, Psyche's got 5, Thwack's at 0.
So I'm the most up right
You
now.
you have double the amount of hit points of Velocity and Rust put together.
Yay. This is where I'm the leader.
As Eel does
Like,
this, he looks like he wants to run, but doesn't seeing you go down. Seeing this, like, he's kind of squaring up of like, okay, I'm not gonna like stop.
He's like, I got this.
Toast boy, that's your turn.
Okay, First off, I'm going to move my tentacles to directly underneath him and attack with them, reaching up.
Yes.
So
no!
I'm just gonna get my tentacles all up in there.
All up in there.
PG-13.
Truly
set.
the most toast.
That's a 25.
25 hits, my guy.
Okay, let me roll 2d8 cold damage because I still have my spirit shroud.
Cold damage.
Wait, sorry,
And it's
healing?
done.
That is 7 doubled to 14. And then for my attack,
Is he already down or is he still?
Barely up.
okay, I'm going to
Wow, now
That's
drop
what I
my
thought he was
spirit
last
shroud
time.
and cast Hunger of Hadar. I don't know. Okay, so the way I'm flavoring this. Well, let me see if it actually affects him or not, and then I'll. tell you
Yo,
how
yeah,
I roll
yeah.
it. So it's a dex save of 15. He is in that windstorm if that affects anything.
It will actually. Dexterity saving throws in the wind right now for him are at disadvantage.
Haha.
He can't hear anything and he's just getting pummeled.
I will let you know he's got a +5 to this. He's got disadvantage. He's got to be a box game. As this
Alright.
could do it.
That seems fair.
It seems a little fair.
I guess.
Here we go. Box of Doom. Disadvantage. That first roll is already synthetic 19.
Cool.
Boo.
Boo!
As he has to roll a 9 or lower.
Okay.
It's
Decent
totally
odds.
possible. Decent odds. That was a synthetic 17.
Oh,
Then I say nothing. My tentacles hit him from the buttocks, and I let my turn end.
As-
You healed the.
Gah!
But those tentacles are Hunger of Hadar is still there, but until it affects him, I'm just gonna say it's like an extra tentacle. I'm not
Hungry,
actually-
Hungry, hungry Hadar. God. Yes. 20-foot race. It's there. But by succeeding, he takes no additional damage. But if he starts his turn there, I
What's
see this. Any
Starts
creature
his
that starts
turn.
his turn there will still take some of the damage. Hold on. I think we did this wrong. No, yes, this was the damage at the end of the turn by it stopping in this area. Yes. Because when it starts in the area, it'll take cold. When it ends, it takes acid. Gotcha. Toast Boy, we will cut away at this moment. Back to Cabaret and Carl.
Whoa, our music is upgraded.
Yeah.
Music has all but stopped, of course, from the sheer
Somebody
competition.
took
But
their phone.
someone
They
finally
were like,
grabbed their phone while running, like, oh gosh, like
My phone.
I've got too much
That's
storage on that, right? Right, the aux speaker's broken. We are back here. Cabaret, that is you.
Carl's still humming to himself.
This is Carl humming.
Should I get,
And I'm like blasting it out to everybody else.
Carl, how long
Using
do you
the
do this?
psychic waves to blast this song.
I have a nosebleed. I'm like, I don't think I should
Hey, with
be able to.
prestidigitation, can I just make sure that everyone's out and
At this point for you guys, everyone is all but gone. I made a check at the top of the order. I should have let you guys known.
Okay.
There's no more people left in this gymnasium but you
Side
guys.
Fine by me.
I know
should've,
you allow, us to have inspiration moments when we figure it out as players. So I'm gonna roll for this for a second. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give you one final warning, bud. You either tell me why you were here to kill me, or to take me. Carl, do you have that water bottle, honey?
The water bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, which water bottle?
The one with the dart in it. Can I take it and make a check to see what's on here?
You get one check. You can either try to persuade this dude to talk, or you could try to investigate more. Like, because it's like, I won't let it be a full action, right? But it's like, in this moment, you probably would only have time to do one or the other.
You know what I'm gonna do when a bard does best? I'm gonna bluff.
Okay.
And I'm going to be intimidating him. It's like, you either talk or these go back on.
Okay.
I just realized
Go
this
ahead.
is-
You're gonna roll for what he has to beat. You're gonna make a intimidation check.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cocked. Yeah. Again. Why is it cocked again? Oh, because the stupid metal thing.
Because of the mat, yeah.
Completely misses.
That, my friend, is a nat 13. Plus 5. So that
Alright.
would be 18.
18. 18's not terrible. He's gonna have to try to oppose this. I will let you know right now he has a +9 to his intimidation because it's an opposed kind of thing.
Is there
Sure.
any possible way I could do my action before he rolls for this?
Well, depends. What do you want to try to do?
Grow fangs and run at him.
What the wildest shit? Yes.
I love it because that's what it
Make me an Arcana check. Make me an Arcana.
Well, I have vampiric touch as an
You
ability.
do?
I'm literally just gonna go up and like try, just trying to freak him out. So Dove has the extra point of like, and I'll get him to stop.
Here we go.
Stop him.
And this is going to be a quick initiative roll-off. We're going to roll just like basic initiative against you. And in this moment, if you can get higher than him, sure. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a 7.
Yeah, 13 from him.
7 plus what?
You start getting ready to
Said
bum
5
rush.
plus 2.
He is
I
going to
also
make
hope he back.
his +9, trying to beat that 18.
So that means he'd have to roll.
He's going to
And
use
I-
his legendary resistance. on
He
this.
has a what?
A legendary resistance.
I will
for
tell you right
intimidation.
now, in terms of like letting you guys know, he is yet to take a single point of damage, and he's just used a legendary resistance. It's that idea of, oh gosh, we haven't even started the real fight in your minds of like, he hasn't started doing what he could do.
Again.
Yeah. So he just kind of stops. Cabaret, you do still have an action or movement, I will say. Like you could run up, start hitting or doing stuff.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Beat him up, beat him up.
Do it.
I'm gonna run up to him as much as I can. And I'm gonna go, out of your way then. And with that, and I am basically gonna go inside.
And just
I'm gonna be honest.
Just bum.
You ruined regionals, and I am frankly pissed because I have worked on this. And it's almost like as she talks, like her voice gets more like acid starts forming at her mouth.
The dude.
Wakes!
Right.
And at that, I'm going to basically be casting a psionic blast,
Yes.
flavored
okay.
as my anger, very Wanda style. If you guys
Gotcha.
know from
Yeah.
that niche,
Psionic blast.
that niche franchise, Marvel, I think it's called.
Cool. He'll make a deck save. Since 20 succeeds, so he'll take half of 5d8.
Mm-hmm.
So
guys,
half,
I need 5d8. I have one.
half of 5d8, and he isn't pushed or knocked from.
Here, you can have Carl and Rust.
Yay, Carl and Rust. That
Rusty
makes 3.
Carl,
I need 2 more.
just like Flipper.
You only have 1?
Yeah. I
Okay,
only
then you
need
can
one.
have my. I don't have any dove.
Oh no, and
That's
the
fine.
dose.
I have 1. Here's a
with
dove
all
1.
the strength of.
Here we
I
go.
literally have a set of dove
With all the
dice. I don't know
strong
why,
hands
but they were pretty, so I got them.
Nice. Okay. I could work with this. I can work with this. 12. I'm not done counting yet.
I was like, yikes, 12.
The exceedingly bad luck.
17.
Okay, 17 will have to 8 points of damage. First damage, boom! He takes this psychic damage. Doesn't look necessarily bad. Oh my shit! Hold on.
What?
You see, he
It's
takes
like a
psychic
spike.
damage. Something inside of him breaks, you think, and is not looking balanced mentally.
Wait, inside
That
a dove
just
or inside?
snap is.
Inside of the unknown assassin.
Okay.
As
cool.
by taking psychic damage himself, I forgot because it's not technically a true resistance or like vulnerability. It is something entirely different. Wow. He takes that and looks like he's not doing well. Carl, you were holding that in, buddy. Your movement perfectly gets up, starts gremlin running across the floor.
Let me see if that's a valid roll. Damn it. May I have advantage on this attack since he just took psychic damage and just breaking? If not, that's okay.
I'm gonna rule actually yes.
Yay!
The ability is a
God
little.
is cruel.
What?
God is cruel.
God is cruel.
Yeah,
We
for
know
advantage
this.
and then rolled.
So I got an 11 the first time. I re-rolled, and I got a 10.
Yeah.
So God's looking out for this dude.
Yeah, apparently.
Let me see if anything happens if I don't. Yeah. Sure doesn't.
White is the Catholic
Is there any way
Church.
I could use my bonus action to try to like latch onto him? Not as a grapple, but as a I'm
Hold.
going with you.
Sure.
Like,
Is white
Yeah.
the Catholic
I'm
Church?
gonna say that's a free thing. So it's not a pure grapple. So like he could probably do a lot of things if he wanted to knock you off.
yeah, exactly.
But if he doesn't, you would go with him.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna grab onto him like piggyback style.
He's got.
If God is the
Yikes.
to the villain.
He is going to then look at you, Cabaret. Looks at Carl. Well, yeah, he's gonna do this. Gonna take quick, Carl. He takes the time, shakes you off of him. It kind of like hop kicks like you away.
Okay.
Pulls out a strange little device out of a pocket. Flicks the lever on it.
He's gonna get Scotty.
Would I recognize this device?
Easily enough, no history check needed. Passive history. This is a beacon.
It's a beam me
When
up
someone
sign.
turns a beacon on, yeah, a lot of things could happen with it, and you're about to see exactly what. Flicks it. Disappears in blinding light.
I think we got him.
Yeah, and now we need to cover our asses. And with that, I am going to basically run us behind the bleachers.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I am.
I
Does his blood look enough like human blood?
We will come back to that after we
No,
come back
I
to the
need to look hurt,
pool.
guys.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Do we still
He's
have
on
the dart?
Death Door.
So on death's door, and I still have my storm up.
Still got Storm.
Okay. I have 5 hit points. I'm gonna move just a little bit away from him.
I'm
Just
just gonna.
a little bit away.
Just-
Because this spell has 60 feet of 60-foot range.
It's the radius. Yeah, you need to move a little bit away so the radius still hits, but
The spell I'm about to do has a 60-foot range.
oh
So
gotcha.
he can-
Aim for his lower half.
Aim
He's
for the
already
feet.
got tentacles.
Well,
Uh,
the far side of him.
Would this be eelception?
okay, I'm gonna drop
When.
the wind.
Oh, so
And
yeah,
so
you
now
could
you
like
can
move.
hear my clever little quip.
Oh yeah, the quips.
You're the one who should be watching who you pick fights with. And I'm
What?
gonna cast Mind Sliver on him again.
Oof.
At a 3rd level.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's about to be what we call sashimi.
Sashimi!
Katsugiri.
What did you call it?
It's a Pokemon from the new Pokemon game. It is the sushi Pokemon. It's dark. Here we go. A 3rd level. Oh,
Is it a dark story or a dark type?
so no. So My Sliver unfortunately
There's the
can't
little
upcast.
Mm.
Red thing.
Just because
Little
that
red
could
things?
break it.
Oh, it's when I
Little
reach
red
certain levels.
thing?
He's
And then
gonna
it
take
unzips
the
it?
intelligence save.
It unwraps the skin.
So he will succeed on
Rips
it,
the skin
unfortunately.
off of the lid, which is
Okay,
the
well,
first
I'm
step.
gonna,
And
use
then
a
you
sorcery
can
point and
twist
try it
the
again.
cap.
Try it again.
Yeah. Because I
Hell
have
yeah.
sorcery points, so I can do that.
Yeah, bonus actioning it.
Isn't it so fun when you have a party who knows how to use all their stuff?
It's super cool.
Except for when you can't roll anything.
Bonus
Or you
actioning.
just forget.
He's doing it
When you're
again.
not even there and you're
Here we
missing
go.
out on the fun. What?
That I will
Had your own
re-roll
fun.
because that I literally watched it
Perhaps a
fall
good
and it didn't roll
We are
and
having
just
a good
landed
time.
on a 20. I think that's unfair. Like I put it out of my hand and watched it just go down. Like that was not cool.
Why are you cheating?
That was easy.
I'm still part of the onesie crew, but it's so hot.
He's okay. Yeah, no, Cookie Monster
succeeds
keeps people warm,
again.
but this apartment is also warm.
Yeah.
What a elegant dress you have on.
How much movement do I have?
You've got quite a bit, actually. You have yet to even move a lot.
You should
I'm gonna
get behind. Get behind me!
get behind Thwack and Toast. Maybe not immediately behind
Actually,
them, but
I
like
wouldn't say
behind
that.
enough.
Yeah, so kind of up in that
I
little
mean,
corner.
you know, fearless leader and everything,
No,
but
exactly
I'm
like
down,
that.
so-
In that tone.
Yeah,
Oh,
Thwack,
I'm gonna-
I need you to come make me a death saving
That's-
throw.
Can I start CPR?
Chest compression. Unfortunately, it's yes, like next turn will do it, but you already used the action, bonus action, sorcery points, all that.
Okay.
Need you to come make a death save in the box of doom.
Yay.
It's not going to be on cam for those wondering. We still keep these a little secretive.
Oh, you get fancy little visions though, right?
Okay. I'll tell you what that vision is in a second, then, if that makes sense.
Solid.
Velocity is going to run around. Yeah. He
Punch
will
him a bunch.
take.
He's almost down.
Actually, no. He's going to disengage with the haste action, so that he can run up and there we go.
Space! The final frontier.
Runs up to you, Thwack, and is going to start the chest compressions himself for a bonus action. Succeeds, you'll have. Oh yeah, it's not even CPR. He's just basically like electrically starting your heart, just like. Definitely is gonna give the help action now.
Runs around with the socks on the carpet and then comes back.
Turns
Yeah.
I'm
and
so
gives
shocking.
the help
Why do you
action
call you that,
to
son?
Toast Boy just because you're up. Just because it's like he can't stop now. Unfortunately, because he has stopped moving to like help Thwack, he's just offering that help action to hit. Just in that like take him out, starting in the chest compressions.
I can come back in 10 days.
Eel's
Start
turn.
with the defeating the villain.
Eel's turn is going.
Yes, do
We
it.
don't know.
Rolls. It's another 6. The lightning immediately gets recharged.
I just really quickly want to point out he is going to take that cold damage if it is his turn. So let me just roll that real quick. Is that okay? Is that fine? Is that I know it is the rules. I'm asking you if it's going to make you feel hurt.
I want to make sure I'm not hurting
He
your
wrote
down
the
feelings.
number.
I've written the number down. Putting it in the box of doom. Sealed. He is starting his turn in the arms of Hadar.
In the
jeez.
hunger of Hadar.
In the hunger of Hadar.
The arms of Hadar.
What kind of
Yeah.
hunger are we
That-
talking
The
about?
arms.
Hadar.
Okay.
He just takes 2d6 cold damage. Holy shit, I made a mistake.
You sure did, bud. You
Sure
did.
did.
What'd you roll?
but-
I rolled a 4. So that's doubled to 8. Which is not ideal.
With 2 dice?
With 2 dice. I rolled a 1 and a 3. I know.
Any chance you have advantage?
That is only half of the remaining damage.
Do you have that inspiration? Does that help at all?
I sure don't
He
anymore.
takes 8 points of cold. Still up.
He has the lightning.
He is going to
Ain't he gonna get tentacled though on his turn?
move
He
Oh.
just did.
out of
There goes one of the
range.
tentacles.
Oh, okay.
He's
Gotta. Here's what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
never mind.
He. Oh, my hubris, my hubris.
It is difficult terrain, and it's a 20-foot sphere centered on him. So
Exactly. He's moving. He has to move out of the range or he'll die. So, and because of that too. No, yeah, it's let alone he wants to take you all out. He will have to. He is moving just enough where in this area he can line attack through you all with this electricity.
Opportunity attack for
From
Toast.
Toast Boy. Well, you were gonna get one anyway because if he stays, he's gonna die. I mean, you now know he is so low on hit points. It's that natural, like, let alone, this is Box of Doom. You're rolling to hit.
Mhm.
What attack are you gonna use to try to take him out?
I think I'm gonna have to use. Oh crap. It's technically a bonus attack for Tentacle of the Deeps, which is unfortunate.
Yes.
But I'll use my Eldritch Blast because I get 2 blasts with it.
You get 2 chances to hit. Here we are in the box
I
of
don't
doom.
get any movement, do I? I just get...
It's opportunity attack. It's just hitting them as they go.
Okay. Let's see. I have +7 to hit, so we'll see if I hit on either.
Plus 7. You get 2 attacks. We're gonna go one at a time.
Oh, okay, then I'll just...
You just need
My dice.
to hit at least an 11 to hit him. So here comes 1. It's an 18. That is a hit. It's a 10. That is
One miss.
barely a miss.
Less. Does it have any pluses?
The
For
10
your
plus
spell
7.
attack?
10 plus. Roll damage. You're rolling a D10
Plus 4.
plus 4.
Because
You just need to hit a
could-
4 or higher and you'll kill him.
Yeah.
If not, this attack's coming off.
Wait, what is my D10? There it is. That's 6 damage on him. He's also pushed 10 feet and his speed goes down by 10 feet.
So that's plus the everything.
That's plus the I know how to do math.
I know.
Shane, leave me alone.
10 feet
I just
away.
want to double check for my own sanity.
No, yes, it is. He still has 2, but yes, he does get. His
Push
speed
10.
is reduced by 10 until the beginning of
Can
my
you
next
just, like,
turn, or
turn?
end of my next turn. And I did push him.
Stub his toe or something.
Could I say I pulled him back 10? No, that's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
Damn.
He's using his lightning breath. In a line.
Guys, I really
I have
tried.
shield. I have shield. Damn it.
And
Shield.
you're kind of behind me.
It's true. I'm behind Thwack.
I've fallen over.
I'm going to think
Use
about
this
this
cover.
really hard.
I might die though.
Are you gonna be a cool DM?
Am I going to be cool, DM? Just let us win?
No, be brutal.
No. He's going to...
Better ways to say brutal, but
He is going
Be
to
brutal.
be
roll...
honest.
I need you two to roll me a dex saving throw.
Does
Here's what's wild.
advantage because of my large body?
Unfortunately, no, because you were prone. If you were up, it would definitely be offering it. Because
You could die.
velocity, the thing you want to hope for is velocity technically has evasion. So you want him to succeed because then he'll take no damage.
I think God's punishing me for trying to be cool and bring back a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this guy was
The RNG
dead.
gods are like, you kill them off.
What?
Oh, that's a 4.
That's a failure.
Killed him off and it was cool.
It was cool, and this is cool too.
This is cool. This is wild.
I'm about to
Oh
go down
my
at 1 hit
gosh.
point.
Just gonna find another dead
Oh,
toast.
I have to
I don't want to think about that. Stop that.
Cabaret's just
roll.
gonna find that whole entire
Everyone
dead
else
party.
being dead except for Toast.
Hey guys, Cabaret was gone again, and guess what happened?
I am
Moral of the
going
story,
to
Cabaret doesn't get to go
roll.
on trips.
Ever.
Here's what's important to note.
Cabaret
This
has to go
lightning-
trips.
He
did you
rolls a grand total of
Huh.
6d10. This could kill you. Both.
What do I have to beat? That's the.
Hey,
that's
didn't
The
you like
DC
call the
is 18.
pyramid,
Okay, I'm
or,
gonna use
No, we
Okay.
did.
You're
Right.
taking full damage.
inspiration.
Oh.
Thwack, you take this
It would
being
have to
down.
do double my total damage.
Yeah.
That would have to be
Well,
like 80.
It would have to deal for you, yes. No, it would have to down you. The second you're down, it also keeps counting in D&D 5e. So if he does 39 points of damage, that downs you. It's once you have been knocked to 0, you have your full total amount again.
I see.
Yes. Velocity's gonna make his dexterity saving throw. He's got a wildly good dex.
Plus 42.
Plus using his point of inspiration, because that was in at 1.
Haha, sucker.
I think the dice just are done with this game.
That's like,
You
nah.
guys took a 3-week break. We thought we had taught you.
We thought you knew better.
You have to be
What you
humble
get,
like that.
How many times do we have to teach you
The
this
highest
lesson,
I
old
rolled was a
man?
16, so.
You both take full. As
You mean velocity too? Or
velocity,
Where's the pyramid? I clicked them like,
Rolls.
what, 10 seconds ago?
2 rounds ago.
12 seconds.
velocity.
Did he also fail? Can I give this to anyone?
You want to give it to velocity?
Yeah. If he failed.
He failed.
Oh no.
Because he needs to succeed to use his evasion.
Toss it.
Here we go. Box of Doom. That's a nat 13. Velocity has a +8 to his deck saves.
Yes!
21. Here's what's important is what's about to happen to you guys. 6, 12.
How many
Four.
fails is that for me?
Yeah.
That is
Oh wait, it's a hit on a down.
only 33
So that's
points of
2.
damage.
Only 33.
Toast Boy and Psyche, you are not killed outright. Thwack, that's not your total, so thankfully
Dead, though, right?
You-
Because that's
that's
2
a-
fails.
this is no, but it's a
That's three.
ranged. Melee, or excuse me, yes, melee attacks offer 2. Any ranged attacks offer 1.
Oh,
I believe so. Because that's why.
Just any hit.
Oh no.
If he says you're up, you're
Successful melee hits
Lies.
against down
Sure,
creatures.
yeah.
Shut up, come on. No, it is successful melee hits against down creatures are 2 failures. Ranged attacks are only 1. It's how you don't just screw over anyone and be like, well, you're done.
Yeah.
That is though a for sure failure.
Cool, cool.
Do we have failures as well, or are we
Eel.
just down?
You guys are just down. That's important to know. Toast Boy, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Or excuse me, death saving throw. Death
I
saving
was
throw.
gonna say, do you want it in the box of doom, or can I just do it at my
Let's
home
do it
plate?
here. There's too many people down for it to do box of doom.
Too many people down for it?
Too many people down to do it in the box.
Okay, you said let's do it here, and then there's too many people, and I was
Yes,
like, I don't know what that means.
Please roll.
Make signals.
That's all I ever get from August.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
That's 1 success. Cabaret and Carl, you guys make an pure luck check. No one has yet come. You guys are finishing up all your stuff.
So then I was thinking, like, it probably won't be nice to run away without you, and so, just fully trying to
Yeah.
explain himself.
No, hear me out.
Psyche,
We gotta go out there and you gotta like
and
really show your
Thwack.
bullet holes and I gotta be
I
crying
need
so the under yeah.
death saving throws from you both.
So if we just walk out there all fine,
no,
people are gonna
I was
question.
gonna throw up and pass out.
Psyche, what'd you get?
Just
A 9.
fully the-
That is 1 failure.
Does mine need to be in Box of Doom? Since
Thwack,
I am
yours
on
needs to be in
death's
box
door?
doom.
Hey
Now,
guys.
unbeknownst to all of you, Thwack, you are at
Can
2
we not go
failures.
on missions with Cabaret next time?
It wasn't intentional.
I know, it wasn't
We are
intentional.
going in the box of doom. We're not doing on stream. This is just something that we see. You do this with advantage because
Nat 20.
that was a motherfucking nat 20. No advantage needed
Which means
from
that he's up.
velocity.
Right? Nat
You
20s
are
are
up
up with 1
at
hit point.
1 hit
And-
point.
Important to note, at the start of his turn.
At the start of your turn, Thwack recongealing as
Oh,
you
Lord.
saw Dr. Bellamy. We must be careful of the traps coming ahead. You brought the rope, didn't you? What rope? You are back in your body.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I'm going after him.
Run. Boom, boom, boom. 2 attacks there,
Do
my
the
friend.
bounce right at him.
Right up and in.
Right
That's
in the
an
crotch?
18 and an 18.
And he's dead.
18. That's 2 hits. Even if you rolled a 1 on both. How do you want to do it?
Oh, I want to, like, he was moving away, trying to run. I
He
want
is
to grab him by the tail. You're not going anywhere. You're my dinner. And then I want to stick my foot on his back and rip his tail off.
Rip the tail. Oh! Boom, boom. Falls down. Is technically just unconscious, but sans tail now.
Sans
immediately
Sans
Undertale.
Undertale.
we are out of combat. Thankfully, with velocity speed, he's going to offer Psyche the medical help action with that advantage. Succeeds.
I have my potion still.
Yes.
Like, I got my full
what will happen is
equipment.
velocity's acting. It's basically when we exit combat, there needs to be death saving throws. Velocity's a speedster though, so that's like before, because in case a nat 1 or anything, it's he can do that quick like.
Can I, like,
and before you get
toss
the
him?
potions. So
Potions?
go ahead and make me both your death saving throws. You can do this just on your own. We don't have to box you into this.
18.
18, 2 successes.
11.
11. 1 success,
Wait,
1
is it with
failure.
advantage?
Oh, with advantage, yes.
11's a pass.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Edges up!
Velocity has successfully given 2 people a nat 20. You are up at 1. He then takes potion of healing. You are back up at 7, Rust. As
I start twirling the tail. Sushi.
Sushi, amazing.
Is the rest of his body just floating in the pool still?
It's just floating in the pool. He's not dead, important to note, because unless you make a specific, I'm going to do a kill attack, you can rip off that, you can like, oh, that sounds gross, you can maim, but like, it's that natural super of like, okay, we're taking off your tail, but you get to live. For now.
I cross to him. I step into the pool, grab him, and pull him back over to the tentacles. And yeah, sorry guys. Hunger of Hadar, the tentacles like a black void opens in the water and it just sucks him in.
Immediately, elation just stops as you watch what was Toast Boy, now Rust, immediately just drags his body over, and you're thinking like, okay, like yeah, grabs the, takes the villain, tosses it into the tentacles, which one wraps around the head, one around the arm, one around the body, and starts ripping it to shreds. Blood starts quickly filling the pool red. Within seconds, this body snaps, rips, is gone. Yeah. What's your armor class right now, Russ?
My armor class is 16.
That is a synthetic 22 and 23 to hit you. As velocity comes over, dealing you... force damage, right? 16 points of non-lethal damage knocks you out. All of you, you all stand there, velocity first act, that natural speedster, boom, boom, knocks you in the head, you are out cold.
Sweet.
Good choice.
It's velocity. What the fuck?
I don't think that's Toast Boy anymore.
No.
I'm gonna let you guys, we can roleplay this. You're looking at this rusted Toast Boy lying, like, velocity dragged you out of the water, right? I mean, and at this point, the tentacles start fading over time, you guys are just looking at him. What would you do?
Well, how long until the pyramid gets here?
Gotta make a quick check. Vanish appears.
Vanish.
So, I point at Toast. And he killed
Oh
the
my
villain
God.
that we just defeated.
You see, she grabs
He's not the
medicuffs, puts them on Toast Boy. You watch as she presses the little warrior insignia that some of the pros have, like on a collar. She kind of clicks it, almost like a communicator, like you guys have. We have a Lazarus protocol. Immediately, just
That's pretty sick.
get your team, meet me in the pyramid. She vanishes
With me.
Okay.
with you.
Did you
I'll
bring
get.
the healing potion for me by chance?
Should I just like look? Check
It's
if I-
easy enough
I
to
have
go
my
back
bag.
to your bag, like grab it. Yes.
I mean, I'm at 1 hit points.
Because I mean, mine are not the same as yours. So.
Yes.
And
I
give
will
them to
say-
other people.
Go ahead. Roll that. Just it's got the D4 all prepped. Little healing potion.
Yes, but I want to know if I can use.
Oh
my
sure.
cash
Yeah. I
roll.
mean,
Cool. That's a 3 and a 4.
hey, there you go. All that plus 2, of course. So.
Carl
I'm
is
gonna get on the
unconscious
comms.
in a pile of his own vomit.
Carl said, "We did it, guys. We."
Well, it's my disguise, so when people come back in and see me laying there,
No, I'm
Cabaret.
like picking you up and I'm like sobbing
On the-
because you got shot.
On the
You're
comms.
obviously bleeding, and so like not full weeping, but like very.
You.
I can act. I'm in
Your
full
comms
like crying
finally
shock.
act up from your team.
Cabaret.
Psyche
What?
is gonna get on the comms. We're meeting at the Glade. Right now.
Thanks for finally checking in, I guess.
We
You see-
were in the middle of dying.
Zane
and
hops on top.
coming back to life.
I'll be there in a
apparently.
second. Be ready for
Ghost is
pickup.
back.
Zane kind of stretches
And
as
evil.
Haste has finished, so he's actually really feeling the mode here. He's just okay. I'll get them.
I mean, I have the car, so.
Well, Zane's technically still faster.
That's
Even with Haste cutting a lot of his speed, it'll still be
If we're
like
on my car
about an
here,
hour
I'll
faster
be
than a
there
car
as
drive.
fast as I can.
We will then smash cut back to the Glade. Zane
Yeah,
doesn't
we don't
say
have to have a
anything.
cover if he super speeds us out of there.
Yeah,
we
right.
Just disappear.
Your cover would have been necessary if other stuff had gone down.
Oh, I don't
right?
know. My cheerleading team's gonna wonder where I went.
Everybody
I'm not
panicked.
sure.
There was a
Oh,
gun.
yeah,
there was
no.
there was a guy with a
Like
gun in a
it's
school.
gonna be
They're not
mass
gonna
chaos
regroup
for
it.
a while.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're regrouping here instead
As Zane brings you guys back, sets you down, just I need a protein
Take a-
bar.
Yeah.
1 second. Kind of sits there. You're all
I'm gonna take
together.
some healing before.
Yes.
Before we go to
Anyone
the
that wants to
pyramid.
can take a short rest.
I am taking that.
Got
100%.
I have all my
We're gonna
spell slots
regroup
back.
in however long a short rest is.
Yeah, short rest for that hour at least. So just tell me what your hit point totals are afterwards. Velocity will for sure have to short rest too. So he uses. Gotta do the math.
How much? Oh wait, hit die is.
Cool. Velocity's basically at full.
Yeah, back to max.
Uses all his hit points. Hit die. Did you use any hit die, Cabaret?
No.
Cool. You're good. At this point, Toast Boy could also be short resting, if you so choose.
I am not
All right,
in
Psyche,
peak condition, but
well-
I have 12 hit points right now.
you have 12 hit points. Pretty good, because yeah, you don't have to use like all the hit points. It's just that natural. Like, let's take a moment.
Before you short rest, Carl might be able to throw some healing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I absolutely could.
Yeah. So, Thwack, what are you at?
I used all the hit dice.
Back and full.
Do you need any?
Oh wait,
healing?
yeah. How many?
Do you want me to-
Or
Psyche's probably the one out of everyone. It's Psyche and Carl that immediately look bad. I don't know. Did Carl short rest?
Short rest, I would be fine.
Okay. Oh, Cabaret.
Do you want?
At the cost of getting spells back, you could do Song of Rest though
you
as a
can have
bard if
me.
you want, and it would give everyone a buff. So Carl
Yeah,
wouldn't have to do
done.
spell.
Yeah, what's up?
can
Cool.
you revive someone with just a tail?
No. I cannot do that. Why? Did something happen?
Okay, team, we gotta circle up. We gotta
Just
talk about
asking.
this. Oh, how was your tournament, Dove? Before we get to.
Ruined.
Oh,
Oh, villain for you
Oh.
too.
That's
Yeah,
the
there
most
was this
friend
guy-
awkward. Like, well, how's your tournament? Let's get some good news.
yeah,
It was bad.
There was this
Oh
guy
no.
from space. He was
Cool.
attacking us, but Dove really showed him the what for. So I thought she was pretty
Cool.
impressive.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah. We had a giant eel person,
Lucky.
hence the tail, who is no longer with us.
also,
Oh,
we saw
good.
Toast,
He's back.
but I don't think it's our
I
Toast.
think he's evil now.
Good.
No.
Great.
You don't know him, so it's okay.
Oh, that toast? And I point at his room.
Yes.
yeah,
yes.
that.
Oh.
He crawled out of a sewer drain, helped us fight a bad guy,
Which
and
was
then
great. And then,
and
he
then murdered
obliterated
him.
I go over to the fridge and I go into a specific little box in the back that says the marks do not touch, and I pull out a beer. Because that's how
And I take that because we have to
Mr.
be in the right mind for what is about to happen.
No.
You take the beer. Maybe not.
I will make a grapple check. It's like, I need to
Let me
take this
drink.
sober or I'm going to
Let
kill
me
someone.
get
You need to take
booed.
this sober?
I said I cannot take this
Oh,
sober.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. Lincoln misheard you.
Lincoln. Wow. All right.
What was
Just gonna
that contested?
get
No,
messed
just like
up.
Carl wasn't trying to.
Yeah, no,
It was. He was.
No, I
but
actually
it was
love
like-
your guys' fight of
For
just
your
Carl like kind of
strength,
overhearing both
Schmitty.
sides being like, "Wow, this is very
I'm gonna make
uncoordinated."
it contested.
Make it contested
Make it
then. I
contested.
cannot handle this sober and you need to respect my decisions.
All right.
I mean,
But
that's
also as the team leader,
Elle, that's called enabling.
that's
Yeah, that's-
yeah. I'm like that's not a respect.
Psyche's not going
Respect
to
my
enable
decision to
underage
become a
drinking.
teenage alcoholic.
Don't drink underage, kids.
Don't do it, kids. Come on.
Don't even
Don't.
drink. It's not
Be
worth
cool
it.
and buy NFTs like real adults. You want to ruin your life? There's
No,
much faster ways.
So that's gonna be 13.
13. Yeah.
I am taking the rest of them, and
That's a 19.
Yeah.
So
then I destroy the rest of them while
I'm gonna
they're.
call the mark.
you just like throw them out the window
I
into the
immediately call the
Florida
mark.
sun.
Thwack just threw away.
Mark
rocks.
doesn't
Weird.
respond.
You're in a
Okay,
town.
well,
That's bad.
before my
No, he
team
would
gets
respond
any
to that.
more
Ideas.
disheveled,
Okay.
before we do any more grabby grabbies, we're gonna go to the pyramid because we need to figure this out, and we need
Then
to
why
figure it out
did you take
sober. I'm not
All right.
enabling you right now.
Who's
Duff.
going to the pyramid right now? Everyone?
Everyone.
Do you want me there?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
I think it would be good.
If I
Thwack
take
being the one who
sober,
says
I
yes
could be a
first, I'm
threat
like,
to everyone.
okay.
No, something happened. Okay.
And it will be explained at the pyramid where you should
No,
be sober.
something else. Okay.
Okay.
Well, are
And
Something
it's
else.
like a flashback in her mind to her frothing at the mouth that she could not control when she was getting genuinely pissed
Yeah, okay.
that her tournament got, that she and her teammates have been working on for months, got messed up.
Cool.
By the way,
You
I'm
all-
a paleontologist.
Head
What?
to
That's
the
so
pyramid.
exciting.
As like right before the transporter goes off, Carl, congratulations. We find ourselves at the pyramid. An atmosphere is different here. You don't see a lot of pros going around. In fact, the first thing you see is Marcus just with me. Doesn't even wait to see and just starts walking down the hallway.
Hey,
Did you see my message?
He doesn't respond. He's just walking down.
Alright.
As he walks, I'll say it's easy enough to follow. He's not like trying to outpace you. Moving through the pyramid, you come up to a set of elevators. Marcus puts like a thumb on the pad. Registered. Marcus, warrior. Access granted. You watch as elevator panel slides open and there's a different set of buttons inside. Presses one, takes you to basement 4.
Sorry. Can you imagine living at the pyramid, being a superhero, but not having access to parts of the pyramid? that would be so demoralizing.
It'd be very. There's stuff that not everyone get access
No,
to.
of
but
course,
yeah,
like it makes sense. But like,
wow,
just
I'm a pro now. I don't even
Yeah.
get to go to the
being
basement.
like, I don't know,
Like
like
they
Jazz
don't
Boy or something, like, barely a hero. I'm just like, yay!
I
And they're like,
qualify.
you're only on the top 3 levels, bud.
Listen, you still get all the amenities. You get cafeteria, you get pool, you get your own suite. You
That's
do not get these floors.
Yeah.
Takes you though, yes, to
It's pyramid
basement 4.
You have to pay
Going down.
You get to play
Zoom.
It's a
Warrior
pyramid.
Premium!
Pyramid scheme, literally.
Good lord. The door opens, and Mark leads you through. Immediately, you realize you are looking at what seem to be types of holding cells. Important to note, they're all very empty. This is not like a prison, like nothing like Alcatraz that a couple of you have seen. These are like maybe experimental or like because each one looks a little bit different. Like some look more terranium-esque, some look very barren. I will say you see there are 2 that are filled before you make it to the end. One you pass by, there's a dude, completely shaved head, wearing small little round spectacles, who kind of is reading what you think is just the largest book you've ever seen. Like, it's on a desk in front of him. He's just kind of flipping through, watches you all pass. As you keep going, you pass by then a second cell, where, complete shock, you see vanish. But as you pass, boom, up against the cave, watches you pass.
Can I roll a perception?
Please do.
Cool. I'm like, is that
Me
actually
too.
vanish?
Yeah.
Insight.
I think I just, I just like a little kid grabbing his sister's hand, like hold your hand and I give you the help action.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
Where I'm like, I've met Van, like I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, it's
who
like,
the hell?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, help action, yeah.
Cute. All right. Perception. Oh, cool. I have efficiency. So wait, help action is that
Advantage, yeah, yeah, roll twice.
cool? I have. Ugh. It's only a 10.
With
10.
advantage.
Oof. You are just shell-shocked. Stop. Which makes it worse when you feel a hand on your shoulder. Turn. Vanishes next to you.
So that's.
You have to stop. It takes a moment. All of you kind of saw her approaching. There are 2 vanishes, it seems. One standing next to you. The one in the cell.
Shape changer.
You see, Vanish goes, it's a long story, failed clone. As
Why not? Kill
your mentor is just staring at you and kind of licks her teeth a little bit, just,
It's a big no-no.
her? Is it?
Killing.
Morally.
you see, she said, more for also the fact of trying to replicate my powers, it's a whole thing.
Oh.
Please come with me. As she leads through,
Wait, so she joined us or she took over for Mark?
took over for Mark.
So he split off. He's not.
Yes.
with
You
us.
see
Okay.
Mark is
Why
heading
did Mark
back.
split off?
Psyche's gonna have some questions.
You see,
for
Vanish just
later.
goes, proprietary information. Mark's got stuff to do.
Mark, do you know anybody who can revive a villain using a tail?
Mark kind of regards that and just shakes his head before leaving. As Vanish leads you through,
I used to look as a father figure as.
you are all brought to a cell. Sitting in a chair, medicuffs to the side, is Toast Boy. Vanish looks at all you just. Can anyone give me the rundown of what happened?
I wasn't there.
I'll step forward. Leader shoes. We were fighting the eel, or whatever his name was. He's got his tail still. It's kind of gross. But practical.
It was here for.
See,
Um.
Ernest
I-
Malvin is the eel. Was the eel. Yes.
I
We
was
were
hoping
fighting
we
him.
could revive him, but I guess
It was
not.
actually kind of a Hail Mary. I thought he was coming to help us. And he was at first. He was helping us. I was on death's door. Velocity was down. Sorry.
Me.
Thwack was down. So I truly did think that my friend was back. Of course, I was shocked to see him.
See,
But even more shocked when he took someone who was downed and then completely
Vanish goes.
obliterated him.
this is not the first time
Obliterated how?
people can come back from the dead.
Am I conscious?
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Just I feel like I would.
You see, as she says, she goes, we need to understand how much damage could have been done, what you could have said to him, because if this is not Toast Boy, you wake up, and you hear, we need to take extreme action. You are awake.
let me be the first to say, not a fan of that idea.
That was if you weren't toast boy.
Oh, okay, cool. We're good then. You guys want to pop these off?
I mean, you kind of just murdered someone, and that was normally my
What's your
stick.
favorite ice cream place?
Jordalini's.
What's your favorite flavor?
Jorts.
Name the man who trained you as a superhero.
His name or his alias?
Either.
Recharge.
Excellent. Do you know his
He's
secret
evil. He said
identity?
Elias instead of Alias.
You motherfucker! And just started kicking the shit out of him.
Tomatoes,
My
come on,
teeth!
guys.
My teeth! Oh, let me see if I've even written down his name.
If you didn't, I am so sorry. That's on me.
I think I just have him as Recharge. I can tell you his backstory.
Love that so much. You're just like, yeah, you know.
I'd like to vanish and say, I'm sure.
Hank Christopher is his name.
Okay.
He says that.
Hank.
Yeah.
You immediately, you say that Vanish takes a bit of a breath.
Hey, Vanish, I'm sure rules aren't going to come into play here, so if it's like, oh wait, that's against the rules, no. I look over and I'm like, what was the name of the girl you were dating?
I wasn't dating any. It's Holly.
Okay, yeah.
It's him.
There.
You see, Van, what happened between the events of your death and your so-called rebirth today?
Well, after Binky detonated the Ferris wheel, I died, but my tech didn't. I had stored different parts of my consciousness in my eyes, in my back cybernetics, in every bit of tech I could cram it into. But I exploded, and I felt that. And then I felt my body drifting apart, and my flesh being eaten by sea life. And I just waited for my batteries to run out or fry. And after a long time of this black pain, I started to feel something pulling the parts that remained back together. And when my eye reconnected, there was this thing looking at me, and it told me it was intrigued by what I had done, and it told me I could have a shot at coming back up. It doesn't really care. It's not like it's testing me or trying. It doesn't care. It was just curious.
Do you believe that?
Was it Cthulhu? Is he real?
It was a jellyfish person. It looked like a person, but it was soft. I don't know how to describe it.
Did it have a face?
No,
No face?
nothing.
And it's almost as if its entire head was molded by itself?
No, it's as if somebody had ripped off its head and shoved a jellyfish in its stead.
Mm.
It was just like, it looked like the shape of a head, but it was just this wet mass.
Okay. Oh, as a side note, what's the name of our pet crocodile?
Monty?
Gotcha, he's a gator.
I don't know the difference between the two.
Okay,
Carl's
actually,
like,
no,
well, there's
that's
a lot of
pretty-
differences, because there's, like, alligators have thinner snouts.
See, Zane kind of
Right now, Carl.
not the time. As
Sorry,
Vanish kind of
I'm
takes
trying to
that
double
this
check,
interrogation,
man.
just
To be fair,
I look at you, I'm like, you would do the same for me.
Do what?
Interrogate me.
Oh, absolutely.
You would interrogate me to the fullest.
Yeah.
And therefore you know, John, why we're not going to let you out just yet.
Yeah.
We're going to run some tests. We're going to keep talking. So help me God, if you're not who you say you are, I will personally put you back in the ocean.
That's the worst place you could put me if I was a threat.
She nods. You realize there wasn't true malice in the attention, just severity.
And I'm just responding in kind.
As Vanish kind of like takes you, the rest of you, by that arm, just like to lead you away.
But why murder?
What's the price?
Of what?
For coming back to life, you had to take a life?
No.
Oh.
Eel had interactions with this entity too. I don't know what he did to step outside of its bounds, but it said I could do whatever the fuck I wanted after I took care of him.
So, the price for you coming back?
If you want to look at it that way.
Cabaret.
Yeah.
You hear the voice again in your head.
Does it need to be over text, Mr. DM?
Not at all.
Alright.
If you'd like to come back, I'm waiting.
It's taking me longer than I thought. Patience is a virtue.
All of you at least notice Cabaret doesn't seem to be here. That's why I didn't text. Is in this moment, like, all the stuff's happening, and yet Cabaret looks a little too distant. Like, you guys know, when Cabaret, especially after Toast Boy died, the emotions, Cabaret doesn't look right.
Can I make a perception or
As
insight check?
Carl? For Toast Boy.
You could do both.
Would it be cheating to see who has better stats?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I would do it as Rust Boy, because
Yeah.
he does have Rust Boy.
Yeah.
Rust boy!
Rust Boy!
That's a 19 insight.
Dove isn't paying attention to you.
I just clocked that. I'm not egotistical. Like,
Yeah, it's just when you're
Vanish keeps
Rust.
taking you just in this. Let's go. She's gonna bring you guys out of this area. Up top. As you leave Toast Boy, the inmates are gonna talk with you. As there's no sound dampeners. Now, it's not meant to, or at least you're not in
Okay,
holding
before
cells
we
that
leave,
do
even
that.
though I'm not really here, I'm gonna say to Rest, I'll get you a pint of shorts as soon as I can get it here fast, if you'd like.
that'd be cool.
Toast Boy, they leave. You're left in this. It's not dark, but it is still that feeling of dim when you're just no windows.
Mm-hmm.
The Vanish clone doesn't say a word to you. She kind of like regards you with that tilt of the head and then just goes back to like doing something in a corner. The man sitting there just kind of... Very interesting. So you have met with deities. This is good information.
I wouldn't call it a god.
Oh. Then what? John Jorgen von Jorgen.
I've died and survived once before. And that was of my own volition.
So you are not ones who believe in higher power.
Not ones that have anything to do with us.
Does that then put you in a position of power or a position of weakness?
Puts me in a position of I don't care.
Ah, apathy. The true destruction of society.
Do you have something stuck in your throat?
Hmm?
I can't hear most of the consonants you're saying.
Oh, so you deflect with jokes when you are nervous?
No, I'm just genuinely struggling to understand this.
Ah, you don't think they're coming back for you, do you?
I wouldn't trust them to. Or
Well then you're smart in that aspect. Why would they care about the boy who does not believe in higher powers, good or evil?
because they don't either.
Do they? We cut as this gentleman kind of just regards you, goes back. Toast Boy, you're seeing her. He is reading a Bible.
I know it. Well,
Or
Probably
a
not.
Bible. You think it's enough where like looking over at one point kind of lifts up, and it does have a cross on the front, just to keep that in mind. Vanish takes you all back to her
Just
like.
build
Oh, wait,
own
did
kind of
we
office.
all see that?
Next to me.
Wait, did we all see that?
No, just this
Dang.
one. The rest of it, it's not like you didn't get a good enough
It's
look.
actually
at.
filled
Little
with the
bifocals
entire
and a
comic book
Germanish
collection.
accent.
Basically, I was gonna say, so what, Cabaret mutter under her breath, he's just a rabbi with a good PR team.
We cut to you guys upstairs. Vanish is. Go home and sleep.
Okay.
Yes,
I really hope that we can trust this, but I don't find it good at all that Toast Boy had conditions. Because if John came back, we don't know a lot about other things out there. Things powerful enough, either from our planet or outside our planet.
Can we please still give him a pint of Jordanese, please?
I don't think we can give him anything until we know what we'll get.
Okay. Guess I'm going
I know you're investigating into all these things.
All the things.
If you want my honest opinion, I say forget about Toast Boy for just a little while longer. But that's your choice to make, not mine.
Okay.
We'll do Tess. For now, let's go sleep. You hear in your head then, yes, go to sleep, Cabaret, and then we can talk.
in my head back. Is that how you're going to contact me, or do I still need to?
Cabaret, on that passive insight, he just responded to something that you heard.
Oh. So you're here.
Am I?
I was a little freaked out. Not gonna lie.
What's going on, guys?
I was just gonna say Carl chimes in. Are you?
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Even
I
though
only
she
have
sees
one
Carl-
big twist this episode.
Okay,
Yeah, I gotta do that. Carl
Even
was
though she
gone.
sees Carl like a brother, she would absolutely punch him in that moment.
And with this is where we're going to end our session for
No.
today.
I wanted to check my
so
computer
much, yeah.
shit.
There's so much. Thank you all so much, those in the chat that viewed, for you all for playing, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.